We're good. We're live. All good. Okay. I think that's good. All right. Okay. As you can see, I have pre-downloaded Legends ZA, so it is set to go. Can't believe we're a week away from it. Holy. Anyway, we're going back into Scarlet and Violet. Doing more shiny hunting, because I can't think of anything else to do. I had to adult yesterday. I had to do adult things. I had to go into town. Get a new phone, because my other one had, like, the green line on the screen. So I had to go do that. So I went into this store that my family recommended. They said, because my brother had to get a new phone recently as well, and because his broke. And he said, oh, go into, like, this place, they're better than, like, it's better to go in there than the, like, our cell provider. And I was like, oh, okay, because, like, going into, like, the actual place that we're supposed to normally go to is a fucking nightmare. Takes so damn long. Usually, like, you wait up at the door, and then they kind of, like, sign you in like a bouncer, and they give you, like, a number or something, and they're like, okay, so we'll just text you when you're ready to go. Imagine if your phone broke and you didn't have, like, a prepaid phone on you for them to text. You'd be fucked. But anyway, so like, usually you gotta wait, like, you line up, and then they give you a thing where they say, okay, we'll text you when you're available to go into the store. So then you gotta walk around for a few minutes in the freaking shopping center, and then they're like, okay, now they send you a text, like, you're ready to go now. And then you go in, and then you gotta sit and wait for another freaking half an hour for someone to come freaking help you, and it's like, well, if you weren't ready for me to be in the store yet, like, what? Why did you allow me to come in? Why did you text me saying, yeah, you're ready to help me if you're not gonna help me? So they sit you down, and then you're waiting for ages, and then someone finally comes in, and then it's another whole ass long process to get you set up, because their freaking systems are terrible and they take forever. And then this place I went to, I walked in the door, I lined up for like a split second, some guy comes over and he's like, oh, hey, how can I help you? And I was like, oh, okay. And I gave him the whole rundown. I was just like, yeah, I basically just need a new phone because of this. And he's like, oh, cool. Okay, let's get you sorted. And I was like, oh. And we sat down and we were just like, and he's like, this is the phone you need. Because he's telling me, like, you have this phone, this is what you need. And I was like, oh, can I look at the smaller one? And he's like, yeah, but it doesn't have a good camera. And I'm like, you motherfucker, you know how to get me, don't you? And I was like, fuck it. And I was like, oh, cool, no worries. I'll get that one then. I'll get the one you recommend. Because, like, it's kind of like, if I'm out and about too, it is a really good phone to have, like the one I had. And this one's similar to it, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, it's got a lot of cool features to it that I really do enjoy using while I am out and about, particularly in, like, the national parks and state forests and stuff. It is quite handy. So anyway, you know, he's got me all set up. He's checking to make sure my credit rating's all good, all this stuff. And then he goes to me, oh, so you're excited for Pokemon? And I was like, what? And he's like, oh yeah, I saw it in your emails, because he had to go through my phone and, like, check things and make sure, like, I was getting the emails from my cell provider, because it was how they were setting it up. And it just so happened, like, I'd left, or, like, my confirmation came through saying, like, oh yeah, you have pre-download, your pre-download for Legends ZA, and your payment went through. So it's pre-downloaded on your Switch 2 system now. I didn't realize that was there because it wasn't there before I left the house, and I was like, oh yeah, like, so he's like, are you excited for the new Pokemon game? And I was like, oh yeah, I am. But, like, I panicked and I went, oh, but I, like, stream Pokemon. So in a way it was to say, yeah, I play Pokemon, but I play it productively. Like, it's And he's like, oh, you stream? Oh, that's cool. And then he's like, are you planning to go full time? And I'm thinking, like, are you high? No. Why would I do that? And I said, no, I still want to, you know, I'm trying to get permanency as a park ranger. Like, I work as a school cleaner and blah, 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 blah. And then, like, and then he's like, oh, yeah, but you can, like, still stream while you're a park ranger. Like, you know, hook up your Starlink with your Switch too. Like, no one's going to know, especially since, like, you know, like with VTubers and all that. And I was like, oh. And I'm like, he saw the email. He saw my VTuber business email, didn't he? It was literally right next to my, like other, like, because he was using the Google account emails. I don't know why. Like, for whatever reason, that's what that's what he needed to set things up. I don't know. So we saw that, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. Then I panicked, and I was like, I don't want to know this. And I was like, oh, yeah. I don't know. Dude was amazing, though. Like, the guy who was helping me was amazing. Also, my headphone died. I don't know why they keep dying for whatever reason. Like, I charged them. They're fully charged. But they keep dying, my headphones. It was just the one ear, too. I don't understand. I need to get, like... I think I just need to get an actual headset one day. I'm too stubborn, though. Too stubborn to get an actual headset. So I don't really have a target Pokemon today. I'm just gonna, like, run around. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did in the last stream, is, like, just walk around and see if I could find a random shiny. Actually, let's go to Kid Kami, because we've been in Blueberry Academy enough. Actually, what outbreaks are there? There's a Vulpix. There's a Spinarak. A Minior, Piplup. Finian. There's a Zebstrika. I like Zebstrika. What else is there? Quillfish, Capsakid, Knucklesack, Clodsite, and nothing I really care about. Okay, let's run around Kitakami. See what we can see. Oh, excuse me. So that was cool. I got my new phone. So that was it was interesting. I was like in and out. It did not take that long at all. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. I love this. So then I had to go to Zehamabad. I had to go to good old Bunnings and pick up some. I needed to get some like cable management stuff because my cables back there it's a fucking mess. So I need to get stuff for that, and I need to get this, like, fungicide stuff. So I rock up, and it's always, like, a perilous journey going into this, like, I don't know if it's, like, all Bunnings car parks, but, like, going into this Bunnings car park is a fucking nightmare. You're, like, taking your life into your, like, your life is out of your hands at that point. It's so scary. Everyone drives like a fucking hoon. No one can park properly. Like, and no one checks their mirrors. No one checks their blinds. They're just fucking like, I'm just gonna reverse now. I'm just gonna drive now. I'm gonna go now. And they don't check anything. It's like, you're scary. So I park pretty decently well, might I add. I'm, you know, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty good parker. And so I walk in, and, like, this is the Bunnings I used to work at, too. And, like, things had changed, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a thing now. Oh my god, that's a thing? Oh my god, when did they change that? And then I look at the cafe, and I'm like, it's different. I don't like it. Because I used to work at the cafe. Like, that was my thing. So I go in and I'm looking for the fungicide, and I'm like, I got the picture in front of me of like what I need to find, because Mum's at the picture. She's like, this is the one we need. I'm like, okay. So I'm walking in. I'm like, where the fuck is it? I'm like, okay, where am I looking? I meant the insecticide. This is the fungicide. Like, so I'm looking, and I'm like, I can't see the damn thing. I can't see the fungicide. I'm looking. And then, like, in, like, a small little box up the very, like, one of the top shelves, like the tiniest section is the fungicide I needed, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You can't, like, there's so much empty space elsewhere, and it's just like there's this one little like sad corner lonely shelf up the top, and I'm like, oh my god. So I grabbed that, and I'm like, okay, I need to find like cable management stuff. It'll be with like zip ties or something. It'll be in like the electrical section, like is what I remember it being in. And I didn't know, I couldn't remember which aisle, but I'm like, I know it's in electrical. So I head over to electrical, and there's like a bunch of, you know, lights and all these like strip lights and all RGB stuff. I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need RGB. I don't need fairy lights. I just need like sleeves and things I could just stick to the back of my desk to like better manage this fucking cable crap. And I found zip ties. I'm like, okay, zip ties. Okay, where is the actual stuff? And I could not find it. I'm like, where is it? Where's all this stuff? And I, like, in my head, I'm thinking like wall hooks or something. I keep forgetting it comes out this month. Yeah. Legends ZA comes out this month. Next week, actually. Next week. But hello, Red. Hope you're doing well. There is the squabbit. I eventually do find like something. I eventually do find like, so I'm thinking like wall hooks or something, just to kind of like but there was like a specific wall hook that actually acts like a clip. It was weird, but anyway, I couldn't find that, but I found something else, and I found like Velcro sleeves, but these like there's pre-cut ones or ones that you cut yourself, and I'm like, I just need the pre-cut. I don't need anything like, I don't need anything custom. I just need pre-cut ones. And so I'm looking at these sleeves, and I'm like, that'll do. So there was like a pack of 2 sleeves, I think, or something, which should be fine for what I need. And then there were these like things, I think that I can stick to the back of my desk, but there was also these like other things where I could put, like where I can hook the cables into. And I was like, I'll grab a pack of those, and I'll grab the sleeves, and we'll just see what we can come up with. So I'll wait for the Rodecaster Duo to come in, which I think should be processing soon, because it wasn't in the store. It was at their supplier, so they would have had to have, because if I actually ordered it from the supplier, it would have been a little bit more expensive. And I'm like, I'll just let you guys do it. So I'm sitting there hoping I don't get scammed. I know it's like a legitimate, it is a store, it's a legitimate store, but like I said, I think in the like the previous stream, I've never been to like a audio music studio type store things. I've never ordered from any of those places before, so I was like, I don't know if you guys are legit. How would I know? So, and I'm looking it up, and people are like, yeah, no, they're legit. They have a warehouse in Australia, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, they have a warehouse. I can track them down if things fuck up. I could go all John Wick on their ass, be like, where's my Rodecaster Duo? So hopefully I'll get it next week, and hopefully I can set it up before I stream ZA. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, hello James, how you doing today? Anyway, Red, you're doing all right, moving this month, so hopefully I can find time to play it. Ooh, nice, moving. That's always a big task though. Like, we've had to move a few times. Like, well, we hadn't really had to move much since we moved from like living on cattle stations out west to like the coast. That was our first big move. And then, ooh, Glicker. Yay! Random shinies are so fun. I don't know why. It's like, it's fun. You're better than last night, James? Ooh, I wonder what happened last night. You don't need to tell me though. You don't have to. I get nosy. It's like, I'm not judgmental. Yeah, what was that? What's the thing, that audio thing where it's like, what, it goes like something, I just want to know. I don't want to be like nosy, but or judgmental, but I'm just nosy. I just want to know. Like that one, I don't know. And it'll be like people putting audio, that they taking that audio, putting over their like cats or dogs, whatever, looking outside the window at the neighbors or something. What was I talking about? And oh yeah, and then so moving from out west to the coast, And then after I finished high school, then we moved I moved to uni. My rest of my family, my mum and brother, they moved out west again to do, mum had to do her country service for teaching. My brother then got a job as a cleaner out there, which was awesome. Then he got permanency, moved to where we are now. And then she got permanency in the same town, which is good. And then I moved in with them, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do external. Which, it was so wild to me when I first started. I hated, looking back on it now, it's such a stupid thing. But when I started uni, there's sort of an orientation thing, and we went into the lecture with our professor, the coordinating professor who coordinates the whole program, which was wildlife science. And I remember he was going on about oh, you guys should be doing this internally because externally you're not going to get the same benefits and blah 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 blah. And he was basically saying if you're internal, you're better than external students. And I was at first I was oh, I guess I have to do internal, because I wanted to impress this guy. I wanted I want this guy to think oh yeah, this person works hard and all that and knows their stuff and is really good. And then come to find out, I think halfway through, or not halfway through, but sort of towards the start, about a year into my degree, I realized, oh, you don't need to do internal. That's complete bullshit what he's going on about. You get because I needed because I was doing a part-time job. I was working at first it was casual, but then I got part-time work on my first job, which was Macca's. And I'm I gotta be prioritizing actually working too and getting money to put myself through uni. What he's saying is bullshit. Which I later realized. So I went to external and it was so much better. You still did all the stuff that the internals do. You just had to do it in a week. But you still did all, you did pretty much the same shit. Some of the, some of the professors would be it is a little bit harder doing external because it is crammed in and they can't, you don't get as much time with, the professors and the, what are they called? Teaching assistants, the TAs and all that. You don't have that much time to, in person, ask questions and, get that support you need. But, with all the technology we have nowadays, with all the communications and all that, it is just, you're not doing a disservice to yourself if you just do, if you do one over the other. Granted, the course I was doing, the program I was doing, it is very hands-on. It is a lot of practical stuff, but it's you're gonna mostly be fine. You'll be fine. You just gotta prioritize yourself. If you can't do the internal, if you can't do it internally, due to you live too far away or you have work commitments or something, just fucking do the external. It's you're not gonna be crucified. It's the professor who ran the whole program, he was fucking nuts anyway. He went off the rails towards the end of his career at that university, so I was yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just do what you want. Is that a shiny? I think you're a shiny. There we go. 2 shinies. I did not heal my Breloom. Whoops. Sunday got the news that my great aunt passed that day before. Oh, that's no good. Sorry, I was rambling on about my fucking shit. I didn't even read your I didn't read your chat. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry for your loss. That must be so devastating. Greetings from the Netherlands. Can't wait for ZA to come out. Me neither. I'm trying to read that name. Marent? Welcome to the stream. Yes, no, I am excited. And like, I was talking to the guy who was helping me like set up my new phone and all that. And he was like, oh, I'm just a bit worried about the battling. Like I'm not, because I think he was like trying to say like he's not used to like more action-based combat, like more like hands-on combat, where there's like the turn-based, it's you know, very like you sort of go at your own pace, though like Pokemon is quite... Why am I trying to catch this in a flippin' luxury ball? I don't have a false swiper, I can't do anything. I shouldn't be trying to catch... What do Ultra Ball. If I have a Master Ball, do that. There we go, Ultra Ball worked. I need to heal my Breloom. But yeah, I think like the guy who was helping with the van, yeah, he was a bit like... Yeah, he was worried about like this new combat, because I think like a lot of people had been saying, particularly with like Legends Arceus as well, when that came out at first, people were worried because they're like, oh, I'm not used to like action and like all the hands-on stuff and that, like, because you sort of have to like dodge the Pokemon and that, and it ended up being like not that bad, at least to me. I don't know, because I play most games, like I play a lot of different... I need to revive. I play like a lot of different games. I play a lot of more difficult games, so it's to me it's not that bad. But like I totally understood. I'm like, yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's a fair enough thing to be worried about. You just, you know, you want to play the game, you want to, you know, you want to enjoy it. You don't want to be, you know, if you're playing Pokemon and it's like, I'm so used to it not being like that difficult, not being that hands-on with combat and all that. Yeah, you're gonna feel like, you know, it's a bit of a difficulty curve, but I don't imagine it'll be too difficult. Like, because we saw Legends Arceus, and it was like, oh, this looks so difficult, but it's like, it's not that bad once you get the hang of it. I can't imagine this would be so difficult. Like, it'd be like, oh my god, it's Dark Souls-y type of thing. Oh, hold on. You alright? Alright, cool. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be... we'll see. We will see. What else? But yeah, I think I have a team in mind for what I want to use for my first playthrough, but we'll see, because I've said like I'm going to pick Totodile as my starter. I said I want to use like Hawlucha and Malamar, but I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see, like, you know, what happens. Like, just like let it play out organically, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what we can see. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, if ZA was Dark Souls, I'd be rejoicing. Imagine they turn, like, the Legends games into, like, full-on Dark Souls-like type of thing. That would be interesting. And it's not like all the... And because it is weird, it's, like, it is considered a main series game. But it's not like all of the main series games are going to be like that. They're going to be like, okay, each new... Like, the game that introduces the new generation will be, like, just regular, standard, turn-based combat, and then it'll just be, like, the Legends game will be the one that's, like, a bit different. Because I think I've spoken about this before. I think they are just trying to bring new players that are interested in different genres or different styles of gameplay, like, to try out Pokemon. And they're probably doing that with the Legends game, because they don't... Legends Arceus didn't sell as well as what Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. But that's fine because it was a bit different. People weren't used to it and they're like, I'm not going to try it if it's not what I'm used to in Pokemon. But for me, someone who's like, I play everything, I will play pretty much most games, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll try it. I'll try anything once. And I really enjoyed it. I was like, wow, this is actually amazing. Like, this is so much fun. Easily one of my top favorite Pokemon games. I think, like, is that Mimikyu shiny? I don't think you are. Nope. You're not this shiny. What was I talking about? I remember. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Top favorite. I think I said like Fire Red Leaf Green would be my top one. Probably Legends. Oh, excuse me. Probably Legends Arceus would be top two, and then Platinum in my third place. Maybe Legends ZA will be up there. Maybe Legends ZA will be my favorite of all time. Maybe it will be terrible. I don't know. I don't know these things. I am excited, but we'll see what happens when it comes out. And like people will say like, oh, I'm just worried about buying it because I don't want to waste my money on something I'm not going to enjoy. And that's why I say it's like, well, just watch me play it. You know, just watch me play it for a few hours. If you enjoy it, like if you think it looks good, if you think it's something you want to try, go for it. If it's not, then no harm, no foul. You can just watch me play the rest of it. That's why kind of why I like YouTubers like doing, you know, like playing these different games. If people are like, you know, oh, I've never heard of that game before, and they see like a YouTuber play it and they go, oh, I want to try that up for myself. Or if it's like, I'm not too sure about this new big game that is coming out, you know, people think it's going to be good, but I don't know. And like, you can just watch, like your favorite YouTuber or whatever play it. And if they like it, or if it looks good for you, if it looks like it's something you're interested in, then you can get it. If not, then, you know, you can just continue watching them play it. I think that's really cool. It's probably like, kind of like why I like what am I talking about? It's kind of why I like streaming, just playing a game. That's a weird thing, but it's kind of like why I like streaming, because people can be like, oh, I don't have that game, or don't really intend on playing it, and it's just like, you know, watching your like big sister just play the game for you, your older sibling play the game for you, and be like, just play it for me and I'll watch. Like that's cool. I like that. Yeah. I think the game won't be that difficult. I'm sorry. I do intend to read chat if I ramble off for a little while. I do apologize, but anyway, I will read chat now. I think the game won't be that difficult. I am more scared of the forced PvP for the color starter Megastones. I've never been good in PvP and competitive team building. Yeah, because it is not like in the traditional sense, like just regular battles in Pokemon. So I don't know if it would be like, you know, you have your EVs and IVs and that. I think they said there's just no abilities in this game as well. Kind of like Legends Arceus, it had no abilities. Like there were kind of EVs, but they were kind of like together. It was like the, like, you know how you gave him like the stones and the dust and that, like the grit? Those kind of, so I don't know what it's going to be like for Legends ZA. I don't know if it's going to be like similar to Legends Arceus, where it's like that sort of stuff doesn't matter. And then again, it's like, are there held items? I don't know. Because you have this Mega Stones, but I don't think they said there's really like held items. I think only items, like held items, are the Mega Stones. So I don't know, it'll be interesting. And then with the like, so with the ZA Battle Club, and that's the online one, that's the one where you battle other people, and there's the rank, so it's like rank Z to A, kind of like the actual game, like the actual story part of the game. Because they said like, okay, ranking up, you get the rewards, but they never really said like how far you have to rank up. So it might just be like you maybe just need to get from Z to Y or something. Like, it might not be that, like, dramatic. You might not even have to get to A. It might just be like, maybe get from C to, like, something. Z to W or something. Z to V. Z to Y. I don't know. Z to X. It might not be that dramatic, but we don't know. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I don't think there's held items. I think the megas are like, let's go where you just need them in the bag. Yeah. It might just be like that. Yeah, because Legends Arceus, it didn't have held items. It didn't have abilities. It didn't have a lot of moves. Like, a lot of the moves were taken out because it was like Earthquake was taken out. Probably because it's like, well, there's not necessarily like a bunch of Pokemon. Like, it was weird. It was weird. So it would be like, we'll take some moves out that really kind of don't make sense in the style of battling that we're doing with Legends Arceus. So they kind of took those out, which was fine. It was weird at first, but it was fine. And then some moves like were just different. So Stealth Rock wasn't Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock was different. And in like Legends ZA, like they did show us that like someone used Stealth Rock and actually blocked a Pokemon's movement. Like they're about to attack and then they just blocked their attack altogether with Stealth Rock. So it's just gonna be like, I don't think it's gonna be more about like how good are you in a sense where I think it's more people are thinking of like VGC, like they're probably gonna think like, oh, Wolfie's just gonna come in and just like sweep everyone. It's probably gonna be like a very different skill set to like your traditional, because it is not turn-based. Like it's gonna be, you know, a very different skill set to your traditional like VGC style of battling with your like doubles and all that. It's gonna be like, you know, when to use the move at the right time, or what move to use in this, or where to position or something. It'll be more like that. It'll be more like stuff like that rather than just like like knowing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like in a sense too, like, you know, having the competitive knowledge might give you an edge, but then again, it's like it might just be a whole different skill set. Is what I'm thinking, and that's my opinion, and I don't know. I don't know. Well, and like I said, we will see. That's the most, like, that's the one thing I'm like most intrigued by, is the battle system. I like, that's the one thing I'm like, I really want to try it. Because like I said, I like playing a lot of different games, and I do like to play more difficult games from time to time. More challenging games, so to me it's not really gonna make a difference. It's just the one thing I don't like is the fact that it requires like the Nintendo Switch Online to be able to do the stuff you need to do to get like the Kalos starter megas. Like if it was sort of if it was Pokemon like, say, like the Hoenn starters or something, I think, because I think, like, M&J TV sort of spoke about it at one point, and I think he sort of said, like, if it was something like, you know, like a different Pokemon, if it was like Rayquaza or something, I don't know, like, if it was like a different Pokemon, if it wasn't like new Pokemon, new megas that were introduced to the game, just specifically for ZA, maybe people just would not have had an issue with it. So, I don't know. But considering the fact that not everyone has access to Nintendo Switch Online, that's the part that makes me go, I don't like that decision. I do have a feeling though that they're just gonna, you know, just have them readily available in Pokemon Champions anyway. So if people do want to use them, they could probably just use them in that. But we'll see, again, we'll see what happens when that game comes out. I don't know. Because I know they said there's in-game purchases, and they said in, like, the little blurb on the, like, at the very bottom of the page for Pokemon, oh, there's a Shiny Mariana. That's cool. There's like a blurb at the bottom of the page for Pokemon Champions kind of explaining that there is also like a starter pack that players can purchase. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's like, oh, here's a bunch of Pokemon that you can use for your thing, or here's like a bunch of items. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. The lag will probably also become a problem if we know how stable Pokemon's online services are. Yeah. We'll see. I didn't even think about that. I guess we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I probably should have put this thing to sleep. Never mind, it's fine. Yeah, this is actually kind of fun. Just like running around. No sandwiches, no outbreaks, just my shiny charm and a dream. Just to see how lucky I can get. So I think last time I got like, what, 3 in 1 hour? And look at me, I've got 3 in 30 minutes. Just running around. Or about 30 minutes, I think. That's cool. And it's just like, there's so many Pokemon. What am I going to get? I don't know. It's just fun. This is kind of, and it's, I think it also helps with the Switch 2 performance upgrade that more Pokemon appear. So I don't think I would have done this if, I think I did actually try on the old Switch, but it didn't really work out. I kind of got bored after a bit. I'm like, no, this is stupid. Yeah. I would have less problems if the Kanto starters were blocked. Yeah. I get it. Because we've had, well, like, either Kanto or Hoenn starters, or just something that we've already had. Like, we've already had a chance to use. Not Pokemon that you've introduced for ZA. And just locking that, but, like, that's the part. It's just, like, why would you do that? The actual, like, because I don't really care about megas, so at first I was like, yeah, I don't care, but, like, I probably wasn't gonna use them anyway. But, like, I know a lot of people are upset about it, but the actual, like, battling stuff, because we don't know exactly, like, what it's gonna be like, how difficult it is and all that, like, I don't think anyone should stress about that in particular, but it is just like the NSO stuff that just makes me go like, why would you do this? That makes no sense. And like, maybe like later it'll be like, oh yeah, here you go, just put in a mystery gift or something and you guys can have it. They'll probably do like raids or something like they do for Scarlet and Violet, or just something similar, some online thing where it's like, you gotta battle like 1,000, not 1,000, you gotta battle like 1,000,000 of these. And, like, then you get the Mega Stones. I don't know. But they're probably just going to be like, okay, here's Pokemon Champions. Also, here's the Mega Color starters. There you go. Have fun. Like, I don't know. It's different, though, because it's like you kind of want to play it in ZA rather than Champions, because not everyone is interested in VGC. I have a feeling like Pokemon Champions are going to bring a lot of people into VGC. Like, get a lot of people interested in it. Get a lot of people trying to play it. Because these events are becoming, like, massive now. There's, like, over 1,000 people attending some of your really big events. Like, particularly your international champions. But I still understand not everyone is interested in it. Like, I don't play VGC. I don't know a lot about VGC. I like to dabble in it from time to time, just sort of dip my toes in it, but I do want to actually, I think in the next year, I do want to actually, like, try it, get into it, learn it properly. But yeah, it's just not everyone's cup of tea. Like, people play Pokemon for very different reasons, very specific reasons, and like, it's just not it's really a franchise where it's like not one size fits all. Like, it's just, it's like there's so many different aspects to it. There's so many things you can do. Like, they're even coming out with like the life sim where you play as the Ditto. And like, people who don't normally play Pokemon will probably see that and be like, oh, that's kind of cute. Like, I like the more crazy games. Like, they probably don't even like the battling aspect of it. They're just like, oh, this is, like, different. Like, that sort of stuff. Not everyone was into the roguelike aspect. Like, not everyone's into roguelike games, but when they introduced, like, Pokemon, what was it called? Mystery Dungeon? People who were interested in it were like, oh, this is cool, and I love the hell out of that game. I love Mystery Dungeon, particularly Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of the Sky. Love that one. But yeah, it is not everyone's cup of tea. I don't know. I don't know. Wouldn't have noticed any shiny Pokemon whose color changes only a little bit because of my color blindness. That's why I liked Legends Arceus. And I have explained that so many times. I keep bringing that up every time I, like, shiny hunt. At one point during Scarlet and Violet while I'm shiny hunting, I will mention, oh, I wish there was an indicator, like some visual or audio cue. Like, even if, like, the Pokemon in... So, like, what was it? Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and I think I explained this before in the last stream, but Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee had, like, the sparkles around the Pokemon that was shiny. They could have had it for this, and I do understand you do have those Pokemon that are terrestrialized, like that one, that kind of have this, like, give off this beam of light and sparkles around it. Like, I get you have those ones, but, like, you didn't see how there's, like, the yellow mass of, like, ball of light underneath that Glimora? Like, you probably could have just gotten rid of, like, the yellow aura and all that around the shiny Pokemon, but, like, it's still giving it, like, sparkles or something. Just anything. Like, I think that might have been the reason why they didn't have it for shiny Pokemon in this game as opposed to Legends Arceus, probably because of the terrestrial Pokemon, but, like, still, like, come on. Like, it's really annoying. I hate it. I love when games, like, offer accessibility to people of all, like, different, like, types and abilities, but it's frustrating when, like, people, they want to try something or they want to do something, but it's like, oh, I can't really do it because, like, I just physically cannot do it. Like, I physically cannot do the thing. That pisses me off. I hate it. I hate it so much. And even, like, when Scarlet and Violet first came out, I got, like, I think I almost got, like, motion sickness off of it. Or, like, I at least would get headaches. Something. And it was so frustrating. I'm like, I want to play this game. I want to like this game. But, like, the performance of it was so bad. It was so bad. And, like, thank goodness for the Switch too. And this is what it should have been, but it was weird because this came out, like, long before the Switch 2 was set to even announce to be released. So I don't know if they just didn't, or if they couldn't optimize it properly. It's like, is it just simply because that the hardware just couldn't handle it, or is it because, like, Game Freak also couldn't develop it properly? I don't know, but then everyone's like, oh, but Game Freak developed this really cool looking game and it looks amazing, and it's like, why can't they do the same for Pokemon? Is it just because they don't give enough time? I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. It could have just been, like, a hardware issue. I don't know. Really wish they would create a new Mystery Dungeon game or Pokemon Ranger. I had a lot of fun with my, with those on the DS. Yeah, I would like to see maybe a new Mystery Dungeon, but with Pokemon Ranger, it worked specifically because it had the touchscreen with, like, the 2DS, with, like, the DS consoles, like, because you did have that touchscreen to draw the loops and that. That's why it worked so well. But also, kids were kind of wrecking their screens, drawing all the loops. I think I played the Mystery Dungeon game, like, one time. That was, like, the original Mystery Dungeon, like, the first one. I dabbled a little bit in Shadows of Almia and the Ukulele Pikachu one. The Ukulele Pichu one. I can't remember what that one was called. The Shadows of Almia and Guardian Signs, I think. But I only played the original one. And I remember there was, like, the Manaphy egg. And I was like, ooh, Manaphy egg. But then I found out It's like 1 per cartridge. It's not even 1 per save. It's like 1 per cart. So like if you play Mystery Dungeon and you take the Manaphy egg, even if you like do a new save, that Manaphy egg is gone. You can't redo that mission and like send another one to Diamond and Pearl. And I was like, what? That's bullshit. I get it, but like, I was sad. I was like, damn it. I know you can just have as many Manaphys as you want if you replay if you replay Legends Arceus over and over again. You can have as many Shamans as you want. You can't like shiny hunt for them, but you can have as many as you want. I missed out on the Shaman and Darkrai events with BDSP because when they came out, when they announced them, I was like, I don't care. Oh, there's a shiny. No, he's running away. Don't you run from me. I saw that and I was like, are you shiny? I think Kitakami would have to be my favorite map. It is weird though, like I was thinking back on it recently. I think all of the maps just feel, it's pretty much feels like you're running around in a circle. Like a massive circle. Like if you kind of look at it. So if you kind of look at this one, it's just like a massive circle around a mountain, which you can also run in a massive circle. And then you go to Blueberry Academy. Blueberry Academy is just a circle. It's just a circle. And then you go to Paldea. It is also like, it's a larger version of Kitakami. Like, yeah, you can sort of like dart around in like different, like, so there's more to it, but like Kitakami, it's definitely just like a circle. Like it's a square, but like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like. But I still like it. I don't know why. I like circles, I suppose. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere else. Let's run around the desert. I guess it's more so for Kitakami. Like you kind of notice it a bit more, but they all just feel like a giant circle. Doing circle work. I just heal these guys. That bird's shiny. That bird's not shiny, is it? No, you're not shiny. I think twice I ran into shiny, like, Rufflet without realizing it was a shiny. Because I think I was just like, I just had my sort of camera like this and I was just running around. And I think this was before the Switch 2 update. And it was like on the original Switch. And then like the Rufflet just kind of spawned. Like back then, I think even now, like that. They just spawned like right in front of you without any warning. And then I ran into a flock of like Rufflet. And I was like, get the fuck out of my way. The one I so happened to run into was a shiny. And I was like, oh, no way, there's a shiny Rufflet. And then I think it was in the Blueberry Academy, I was doing like a Braviary outbreak. So at the time, I was just knocking them out. And then I accidentally ran into a Braviary, and I accidentally ran into a Rufflet. And I was like, are you little fluffy bastard? And happened to be shiny as well. And I was like, oh, that's twice. That's kind of like the Phineas and Ferb meme where it's just like, if I had a nickel for every time I just accidentally ran into a shiny Rufflet, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. I know, it was just weird. Anyway, yeah. I like that the mythical Pokemon become less exclusive but have special requirements to unlock them. Yeah. I liked the Petulant storyline. That was kind of fun. Like, I remember there was kind of technically a story for Keldeo in the Crown Tundra DLC in Sword and Shield. I think it was technically a story. It wasn't like super like detailed like the Petulant one, but it was still kind of interesting. I never finished it. I don't think I ever started it. Because I was like, I wanted to shiny hunt the Musketeer Pokemon, and I gave up. Shiny hunting in Sword and Shield just feels like a chore. Your best bet is like egg hunting. Like Masuda. Can I not climb this rock? Why can't I climb this rock? Can I climb this rock? I can't climb this rock either. The fuck? I can't grab it. What do you mean? It's lame. Is that shiny? No, it's not shiny. You're not shiny. I think a shiny Silicobra's got yellow eyes or something. It's a bit more obvious than a regular Silicobra. What else? Oh, it's giving me a big yawn. Has anyone gotten their, what was it, the codes for the shiny Miraidon and Koraidon? And if so, has anyone had any issues with it in wherever the hell they live? Like, I've heard, like, a lot of issues, apparently, in America. I don't know if I've heard any issues in Australia, because, like, I don't go. I just don't go to town at all, really. Well, I went to town yesterday, but it's like, I'm not going in just to get, like, a freaking code for a shiny that's probably going to be available in a different game. I just didn't particularly care, so I didn't bother to go get it, but I've not heard any issues in Australia. Like, I've not heard any issues here, but apparently our system is kind of the same as what they did in America. So I'm just wondering, I'm like, have there been I don't know. Because what I think, did I explain this like last stream? I don't remember. I think I talked about it a little bit, but like what I've heard was either they like didn't have enough codes, or like people would just walk in, grab a bunch, and then like sell them on eBay or something. Like it was weird. I don't know. So then you had a supply issue, and then people would just be desperate enough and would just like buy it off like eBay, off these scalpers or whatever. And it's like, that's kind of sad. They're supposed to be free, but I think they distributed more to like the game. I think it was like specifically GameStop. I'm pretty sure they said they distributed more to GameStop, but now they like have it in Africa and someplace else now, more recently, because they didn't have it. They didn't have it initially. Like it wasn't released alongside everyone else. Like some countries they do that. I don't know why. There's logistical issues. I'm not entirely sure. This sandstorm's kind of annoying. I'm going somewhere else. Goodbye. Let's go to the lake. I like the lake now. It's unfortunate that like, what's that? That's a giraffe. Why are there giraffes up here? Tauros. Let's go to the lake. Oh, what's this? There's a lot of items up here that I just never picked up. Though I do think these kind of just respawn. Grab that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, lake. I want to go to the lake. It is like, I like the lake now. It was so hard when like the game, you know, obviously first came out with the performance issues and all that. But as soon as like the Switch 2 update, it's like, oh my god, yeah. The one thing, like, it was the one aspect of the map that I really did like. I really liked the lake, and I wanted to explore that the most. I just couldn't because of how laggy it was. And it's such a shame that like we can now finally experience the game how it was meant to be experienced, and now we're like off to a new game. No one's gonna really, like, no one really cared anyway. It's like, oh yeah, performance update, nice. Okay, let's go to the new game now. And it's like, oh, okay. Oh, god damn it, for loser. I don't know how they distribute them here in the Netherlands. Oh, okay. I don't know either. I know, like, where I am, it's by code. Like, you just walk into EB games and just be like, hey, I'm after the code for the... I don't think you have to buy anything. I think you just walk up to the counter and be like, hey, I'm just here for a code. The Skull and Violet for the, like, the legendary shiny Pokemon. And they'll be like, okay. Because I don't go into town, I don't give a shit. I don't care. So I don't know. I don't know what the process is. I have no idea. I never did those. I never did, like, code distributions walking into, like, the store to do it. Because I was like, I don't want to talk to people. Ew. Are you insane? Talking to people? Ugh. I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk to the person at the counter. And like, if I did walk into the like EB games, I'd probably end up buying Pokemon cards too. And it's like, I don't have the money. I'll get too tempted to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe ask tomorrow when I go to the store to see if they have any Pokemon cards. Yeah, it's a rarity. It's a rare commodity nowadays. There was like, coming up to Christmas, they do these like, it's weird. They do these like, I don't know. I guess it's some, like, it would have to be like a weird promotional marketing thing, but they get like a bunch of kids and they test out toys and then they determine what's like the new hottest best toy for Christmas that all the parents must get for their kids, as if they have any fucking money nowadays. And they had like the Mega Evolution ETBs up on the thing, and I was like, oh my god, that is a rare commodity. Number one, like it is Mega Evolution too, so it's like I heard they're pretty. Are they fairly sought after? I'm not too sure. See, I found like the Japanese ones in a vending machine when I went to the Gold Coast for the weekend, and I was like, oh cool. So I opened those up and I got a Gardevoir EX and a Alakazam Illustration Rare. And then I also discovered that there's like the Chinese set. So there's the, you know, the Prismatic Evolutions, but I keep calling it Prismatic Evolution sometimes with like the Eevee stuff. There's the Chinese one, but it's called Gem. I think I think it's just called like the Gem set. So I think there's like two different ones. Though I'm not entirely sure. Do not quote me on that. I saw that and I was like, ooh, because I thought it was Japanese at first. I was not reading the kanji properly. I thought it was Japanese set at first, and I got it and I was like, oh wait, no, this is Chinese. Oh, I didn't realize. And I was like, oh, never mind, don't worry about it. I'll open up anyway. Like, I want to experience this. So I opened it up, and there was only 4 cards in it, and I was like, oh, that's different. Oh, there's an Azumarill. And I was like, there's only 4 cards in this. That's different. So normally the English sets like have 10 cards. The Japanese sets will have like, what, 5 cards or something? But the Chinese set had like 4 cards. And I was like, oh, that's different. And each card was like, I think they're all EVs. So I got a Master Ball, I think it was a Master Ball Flareon, an Pokeball Flareon, just a regular Jolteon, and a Holo Jolteon. And the Holo Jolteon had like really cool patterns on it. And I was like, that's so cool. I kind of want to get more of those cards now. I kind of want to pull more cards from like different languages now, particularly like the Japanese and like even like that Chinese set, like the Gem one. Like, do they cost any, like, are they expensive cards? Probably fucking not. But I don't give a shit. I just love the joy of ripping open packs. It's so much fun. I just love doing it. I love the like, ooh, what am I gonna get? And even like a lot of the basic cards, I really want to do like, I want to get a new binder and put like, because I love Autumn, and like that's the whole aesthetic I'm trying to go for with like my VTuber and all that. But I love Autumn, so I want to get like a binder just full of like the Autumn style cards in it, like with like full leaves with like all Autumn stuff. I want to do that, so I really just want a binder just full of that. And like there's a lot of even just like your regular illustration cards, like just like the regular cards, like just the normal commons. That's what they're called, commons. And there's a lot of those cards that like have illustrations that are connected to each other with like it'll be like the same artist, and they'll have like it's so cool. I love this stuff. And there's like a lot of not TikTok. Well, I guess TikTok. I don't fucking know. But there's a lot of like short videos, like short content videos that kind of explain those different types of cards, and I'm just like, ooh, like it's so cool. Like, I remember when I sort of, it was kind of a joke. My first, like, TCG video was, like, a tier list video of all of the different Sword and Shield sets. Because I was like, I don't know anything about TCG, so I'm gonna rank them. And then I found out, I was like, oh, wow, these are actually really cool. Like, even just your common cards. Like, these are actually amazing. Like, because all I would ever hear about TCG before that video, all I would ever hear about were just like oh, all these different like hits you can get, all these like really expensive like $2,000 like mega illustration rare thing, and I'm like, who cares? Like, oh, Dondozo, oh, that's a really cool shiny. Come here, you. Yeah, got it. That's an amazing shiny. Oh my god. I got 2 yellow shinies back to back. Have a great stream and 1 successful shiny hunt. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good day, evening or night, wherever you, like, wherever, what time. I don't know. I think you might be in the evening time. I don't know, because you're in... No. Anyway, I don't know. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not gonna try and do math in my head. Alrighty. I might try and go for a luxury ball because I think I have a Dondozo and like a dive ball already. Wait, do I have a lure? No, I do not. We might go gacha. We might go do the gacha for a bit. No. Oh, that's right. I have Spore. I forgot about that. Spore. Do 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 do. God damn it! Come on, get to the ball. Okay, get in the ball. Wait, what's this? Oh, you can zoom? This game is how many years old? And I just found out there is a zoom button. That's so weird. I didn't know that. This game is what, 3-4 years old nearly? I just figured that out. I accidentally tapped that button. I was like, wait, what? You could zoom during the battle? Like, I knew you could zoom, like, just out and about, but I didn't realize you could zoom during the battle. Was that a shiny Dratini behind me? I think it was just the Slowpoke kind of threw me off. I thought that was a shiny Dratini. Get in the hole. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go do the gacha for a little bit. Just to see what I can get. Because I want more Pokeballs. Are you serious? I'm also gonna need more like Ultra Balls or something. And now the Gyarados wants to go. Leave me alone! No! Go, 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 go. Before they get me. Fly away. Aha. You'll never catch me. So that was about an hour. Just walking around. This was an hour's worth of shiny hunting. Just random shinies. They're probably not going to have any special personality marks, but that's okay. They're special to me. 2 yellow ones back to back. That's insane. That's cool. So this was last stream. These 3 were the ones I was like, I'm just going to walk around and see what random ones I can find. So I found these 3. I found the Vibrava, then I found the Farigiraf, and then I found Executor, a Lilin Executor. And this is today. Gligar, Timber, Mariana, Dondozo, Azumarill, and Kricketot. That's pretty cool. It's kind of fun too, because you don't know, because you're not going for a specific Pokemon. It's like, it's just a fun little like surprise. Like, ooh. I like that. Gotcha. Gotcha time. I don't have over-the-top shiny reactions, I just realized. Maybe when I first started shiny hunting, I would have had, like, over-the-top, but I've been doing it for so long that I'm just kind of like, oh, cool, shiny! I don't have, like, the over-top. Do people like... What are they talking about? I know she has a crush on him. I think. They're saying that one day. What are they talking about? Okay. It's random conversation. Alright. Gotcha! Yes. What was I talking about? Let's talk about something I forgot. Do people enjoy over-the-top shiny reactions, or do they just like, they just don't care? I don't know. Maybe kids like it. Maybe like younger audiences enjoy that. I don't know, I just don't. Because after a while, once you've done it for so long, it's just kind of like, oh yeah. Because, and obviously I've said this before, like I do treat shiny hunting like a just chatting stream, so it's like I don't really want to like be talking about some topic and then in the middle of it go like, oh my god, it's a shiny! Like, you know what I mean? I got 2 ability patches, nice. What am I gonna get? Oh, Poké Lotto. 2 times item, that's okay. That's fine. Oh, how do I do the thing? There we go. I forgot what button to press for a second then. I forgot. I forgot who it was. I just don't remember their name, but like there was... I think they were a streamer, but I obviously found them through YouTube, and I just wish I could remember who they were, because they were the reason why I got into shiny hunting, and it was like, specifically, it was the Dex Nav with Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I know also like A-Drive, like I did watch a lot of his content back then too, and he also kind of got me into shiny hunting, but there was someone else. I just wish I could remember their name. Because they were the reason. And like, they never had any like reaction at all to finding a shiny. Sometimes they'd be like, oh, like if it was like a shiny maybe they really wanted, they'd be like, oh, that's so cool. But they wouldn't have like, you know, the over-exaggerated, over the top, like nearly falling off their chair type of shiny. Shiny reaction. They would just kind of be like, oh, shiny. Or sometimes they wouldn't even they wouldn't say anything at all. And I was like, oh, I kind of like this. I kind of like these vibes. I like I don't know. Because at the time I kind of like, because I didn't know shiny hunting was like a thing, particularly in like amongst streamers and all that. I didn't realize like it was a big thing. I guess like maybe they sort of had to think about like how to make it entertaining for the viewers, and I suppose like having a wild reaction to seeing a shiny might have been it. Like, might have been like, oh, let's do like over the top shiny. So you see, like, you'll see people be like, no way, no freaking way, oh my god, it's a shiny. And like I would see some like commenters like complain, or like some people online would complain like, oh, like, you know, why are they so like why are they having such a big reaction to a shiny? They were literally searching for like the whole time. It's just like, oh my god, like it's the one shiny I'm looking for. Oh, obviously it's like, and I'm like, that is a weird like thing to be upset about. Like, it's I think it's just more like it's the grind of it, it's the patience of it. When you finally get it, it's like, oh, like so cool, I finally have it. Like, I've had over the top reactions, like definitely with that like alpha Ponyta, because Ponyta is my favorite Pokemon, like the shiny alpha one. Definitely I was like, oh my god, because I was super excited. But I suppose like most of the time, I guess it's just pretty much like up to, you know, if people do like the person's personality, like if it fits them, like, you know, some people would really just really enjoy shiny hunting. Some people really enjoy watching like those types of reactions, and then there's other people that are just like, I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. But it's just interesting to think about. Oh, so sleepy. Oh my god. I haven't gotten any Poke Lotto. I wanted the Poke Lotto. And I had to go out and buy more Ultra Ball, not Ultra Balls, Luxury Balls. Because I'm kind of, well, do I? There's like only one more stream left before ZA, so I don't know. I don't think it matters. Come on, Poke Lotto. Dang it. I've gotten 2. Did I get 2 item ones? I just haven't gotten the Pokeball one yet. I love the Jubilee Village in the background. I was so stoked when they added it to this game. I was like, fuck yeah! I want the Jubilee Village in the background while I gotcha. While I play Gotcha Machine. Oh, I seriously need to do the like update the Discord to add like the stuff for Legends EA. It'll probably be just like similar format to Scarlet and Violet, with like the the general I guess suppose ZA Battle Club, or whether like trading and whatever other like stuff we would need to put there. So I'll have to do that if I remember. I kind of had a lot of stuff to do this week. And I did say there was a video I needed to get out this week, and I just could not because I was really busy yesterday. I think I was busy Monday, had to stream. No, what was I doing Tuesday? Poke Lotto. I was recording Tuesday, and I was streaming Wednesday. I had to leave to go to town yesterday, and I have to stream today, and then I have to sort of clean the house a bit too, because it is like we had a few things going on, so we hadn't been able to. Oh, I only got like one thing. That's lame. Oh, it's a Moonball. Never fucking mind. Ah, Moonball's my favorite Pokeball. I love it. I love it so much. Like, I really like Luxury Ball. I think like my top 3 would have to be Moonball, Luxury Ball, and a Love Ball. Those would have to be my top 3 favorite Pokeballs. Which is a weird thing to have a top 3 favorite of, but like, I don't care. Poke Lotto again? It's item 2 times. That's okay. You get good stuff out of it, you can sell. Make more money. And plus you also get like a chance for ability patches, bottle caps, things like that, which is really handy. But how handy are these types of things going to be anymore with champions? It's not going to be as handy. I'm getting like lame ass shit. Oh yeah, the sweets as well. Oh yeah, you also get candies from these. I totally forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Ah, 2 times. That's okay. Next time we'll get the Poké Lotto. So I recorded a bit more for Pokemon Unite, and I think I've recorded like 2 sessions now, and this was me trying out Alchemy, like finally. But like in those 2 sessions, I don't know how many times it's happened. I think maybe like 2 or 3 times. I can't exactly remember, but I would just get like, I'd be in matchmaking and we'd all be readied up and we're selecting our Pokemon because I haven't gotten to the draft bit yet. You don't really get, I think you get draft selection until you hit Masters. But we're just in like the blind select, and every like some on a rare occasion, well, not, I don't know if it's rare, but like sometimes I would just be disconnected. Like as, oh, Poké Lotto. Like as the timer would count down for the match stars, as it would hit 0, I would be stuck on 0 for like a few seconds, and then it would be like, oh, you've been disconnected, and I'm like, what the? So I would have to quickly go into my Switch to reconnect to the internet, go back in, and then it would kind of fix. And unfortunately, oh my god, I got a lot. I got 4. I got a Love Ball, Sport Ball, and a Lure Ball. Got a Lure Ball. Let's go. A lot of Premier Balls in that one. Nice. Yeah, and like as I'm in like the Pokemon selection screen, like the blind pick, or if I'm like as it's like loading into the new game, into like the match, like I would be disconnected. And it's happened to me a few times now. And I was watching, like, I think one of Spraggle's like latest video, and he was talking about like just more about like the general like people AFKing or griefing or whatever, and how like no one's really punished for it. Like they've kind of updated the like fair play stuff, and it's really so inconsequential. Like it's so like the loss is so insignificant. Like you're really not punished for AFKing or griefing or whatever. You're really not punished for it. It's very different, because I used to play League of Legends back in the day. It's very different if you were found to be AFKing or whatever for extended periods, or for repeated like games. Like if you just kept doing it over and over, eventually you would be sort of put on like a kind of like a ban list. Not really, but you would be, I forget what they called it, but when you would try and, you know, jump into like queues for matches, you would be on kind of like a timer ban, where you would have to wait like, I think, what, 5 or up to 30 minutes, because it'd be like 5 minutes, 30 minutes, and it would extend the more you would like continue like bad behavior in matches. So it would take longer for you to even get into a game, whereas like if you just sort of like actually play the gameplay normally, you would have like very little wait time. But that's the way they kind of fixed it in League of Legends. Like, now, granted, like there's still people who fuck around in League of Legends. Like, it is League of Legends, but the punishment was quite severe. Pokemon Unite doesn't have that, unfortunately, and I don't know why they don't try and, I don't know. What did I get? I got a level ball. Nice, and I got luxury balls. Hell yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. In that video, like, I did notice a lot of commenters was saying like, oh, hey, like, you know, I was in that particular game and like I just got disconnected. Like it wasn't actually entirely my fault. And by the time I reconnected, the game was over. And it's just unfortunate. A lot of that has been happening lately. So it's like Timmy, you gotta fix this. Like, come on. And like a lot of other people too were having the same issues as I was having. We're having like, they would be in matchmaking. They would be in the Pokemon Select or the draft screen or whatever they were. And right before the match loads, they'd be disconnected. And it's like, I thought it was just me. I don't know if it's like people were like, oh, maybe it's because due to the new Groudon map, but I was having the issue a little bit. I think I was having the issue a little bit before Groudon. Like, I think it was just as Groudon was about to release. Like, I was still having it in season 20. I think we're up to season 30. I was still having it in season 29. I was still having that issue. I think I even had it, like, in season 28 or something. I don't even remember. But no, was I even playing season 28? I don't remember. It was as I was coming back to Unite, because I took like a long break from Unite, and then as I was coming back to it, and I just had these issues. And I don't know if it's because, like, is it a Unite thing? Is it even just like a Switch 2 thing? But I haven't really had any like internet connection issues with other games. It's just Unite. So I don't know. And it's been bothering me. And I'm like, God damn it, I need to, you know, I need to actually record stuff and I need to get stuff out, and I'll just like, I keep getting disconnected, and like, I have to wait. Like, I think there was, my last recording, and I'll have to like, definitely, because I'm trying to like upload like full gameplay onto like the Patreon, and I've talked about this before. I won't like go into it a bit more. But there was like, I will definitely have to cut it out for like even just uploading it to Patreon, because I was there for like maybe like, oh god, how long was I there for? Nearly 15 minutes just waiting for a freaking match. And I was like, oh my god, like why am I here for so long? So when I match, like when I queue up for like, you know, to get into a match in Pokemon Unite, if the timer elapses like 30 seconds and over, I normally have to like reset the matchmaking and like re-enter matchmake or re-queue. Like I have to exit the queue and then re-enter the queue like before it reaches over 30 seconds, because if I wait for it to like go over 30 seconds, then it expands like, oh, we're gonna expand the matchmaking search, and it'll put me in a freaking server where it's just like I got like a freaking lag out my ass, and I'm like, I don't want to play like that. So then it takes longer for me to even find a game, and I was just sitting there for so long in silence because I'm like, there's nothing I can do because I can't get into a goddamn game. It's so frustrating. Oh well. And that's why I don't play Unite on stream anymore, because of that sort of shit. And it really sucks too, because I do want to play Unite on stream and I do want to play with my viewers, but it's just so... It's so inefficient and it's not entertaining, and it's like I can't make anything out of this unless I just record things, cut out all the crap, and like condense it down into a fun, entertaining video. Otherwise, it's just not gonna do well. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but it's just unfortunate. What did I get? Oh, Dream Ball, nice. I'm getting more luxury balls too. By the time I finish, I won't need to buy any luxury balls. I will have all the luxury balls I need. It's all good. Okay. I want to get one final Poke Lotto, and then we'll go back out and do more running around. Okay, let's see if I can get one. I need to get water as well. I'll be right back if I can. Okay. Give me a second. Is my mouse dead? I think my mouse is dead. I need to get over to OBS, please. Because I had to... Oh god, give me a... Okay, there we go. It's live. I'll be back. Actually, we'll do... I'll set one more thing up, and then I'll be back. There we go. I'll be back. Okay, what did I get? Not that much. Has anyone actually used loaded dice? Like, competitively? I've probably seen it once or twice. But not that much. A Poke Lotto! Let's go. Okay. What do I get? Ooh, I got 3 things. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, I clicked away too fast. Whoops. Whoopsies. That's so good. I saw a heavy ball in there. Alright, so what have I got? I got a Safari's ball. I got a moon ball, love ball, heavy ball. I got a lure ball. I got a fast ball. Ooh, nice. Do I have any master balls or did I use them all? I think I used all of them. Dang it. How many luxury balls do I have, by the way? 153. That's fine. That'll do. Alright. So we were... Where am I? We were at the lake. Let's go to Area 0, actually. That'll be fun. Whee! Just gonna dive in. What am I gonna worry about? I'm not even gonna worry about going on the thingy. Alright. It is kind of really bright down here, so I don't know how well I'm going to do, but we'll see. We will see. The music is kind of cool for Area 0, but after a while, you just kind of... I kind of get like a little bit of like bored with the music. Maybe that's why, like, after I initially play a game, I'll then, if I'm like, if say like I'm doing like grinding, like doing quests or something, say in Skyrim, or like just doing like different tasks, say in like Red Dead Redemption or something, or Red Dead Redemption 2, I'll end up like turning off the music, turning off the game music and just listening to my own music because I just get like bored with listening to the same thing over and over. I probably am one of the few people who do that. There's people who are like, I don't understand how people can not listen to in-game sound and music and that. And I'm just like, I don't understand how people could keep doing it. Like, I don't get it. Whee! But that's just me. I like Jumpluff. There's an Espeon? Espeon is here. Oh my god, there's another Espeon. How quaint. Maybe I knew Espeon was down here, but I just forget. I knew Raichu and like that down here. It is surprising to see some of these Pokemon. It's like, oh my god, you're here, that's right. There's a lot of moths. Lycanroc. I didn't realize Lycanroc was also down here. Oh, there's Phanpy. I think I knew about Donphan and Phanpy being down here, though. I knew about the giraffes being down here. Like the Medichams and all that. A lot of moths, too. And I think someone sort of said, like... the thing about, like, the moths being in Area 0, because it's, like, it's bright all the... It's, like, bright and light out all the time, and... moths are attracted to the light. So, yeah. There's that. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty good distinction to make. That's a pretty good assumption to make. There's a lot of moth Pokemon down here because they like the light. I can get behind that. Forgot Go Goat was also down here as well. Go Goat. Go Goat? Go Goat. Go Goat. Because it's a goat that goes. Such a weird, like, way of naming some of these Pokemon. Some of them are kind of clever. Like, I like the Abracadabra Alakazam. That's a pretty cool... That's a cool name. Tatsugiri. Because it's like... I guess, like... Not onigiri, but like, what's it called? I don't know. Raichu. Why is it called Raichu? Well, what's it called in, like, Japanese? I'm not entirely sure. I forgot. Slitherwing. Like, the past Paradox Pokemon, they're just like... What is there? Slitherwing, Brute Bonnet... Great Tusk. So it's like... Like an adjective attached to a thing. Not a thing. What's a thing? It's not a noun. What's a thing? I forget. But you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of cool. And then, like, the future Paradox is just like iron. They're all iron because they're all like metal or like of human-made objects, but it's like iron, and then like it's the same as like the, you know, it's a different way that they named the past Paradox. I don't know, none of this makes any sense. I'm just rambling. I'm talking about nothing important. Don't, like, pay no mind to what I'm saying. I'm just, like, talking out of my ass right now, but I'm just, like, making, like, random observations here and there. What about, like, Poor Me, Pormot? And I think it's kind of, like, also the same as their designs as well. Like, the names do not really differ that much from each Pokemon, but neither do the Pokemon themselves differ that much in design from each other. Like, Poor Me is just a little version of Poor Mo, and then Poor Mo is just a very tiny... Is there even... Like, is little to Poor Mott. Like, it's like, it's just a little guy growing up. I like the Poor Me line. I love the Poor Me line. It's cute. I like it. Ah, Flamigo are down here. I forgot. Flamigo. It's a flamingo. It's like flamingo and amigo, and they rolled it into one. Flamigo. Bisharp and Pawniard. Yeah, because like the chess pieces, and then King Gambit. Like a gambit is a term they use in chess. I know nothing about chess. In case that is apparent. I know nothing about it. Golduck. Why is Golduck Golduck? Why are you Golduck? Masquerain. I guess it's kind of like... It looks like a mask? I don't know. I don't know much about that. Floatzel, Buizel, because they're weasels. What's with the Buizel? What's with the start of Buizel? Like Floatzel because it floats, and it's a weasel with a flotation device. But they don't just float, like they do swim really fast in the water, but like they have a float. But like Buizel? I don't know. I don't see why. I don't see it there. Like, I get the weasel part. I guess also people could make the, like, distinction that it kind of looks like an otter as well. Weasel. It probably drew inspiration from otters, but probably mostly weasels. So, like, what if a weasel just swims really fast? And they went with that. And they're like, good job, Jim. I don't know. Who the fuck's Jim? I don't know who Jim is, but Jim's doing a good job, I guess. So what's with Area Zero? Did they ever explain why it's a crater, or it's just a crater? It's just a crater in the center of Paldea. Just doing its thing. Being a crater. I don't know where else to go in here. I want to go down further, but I forget how to do that. Oh, wait, it's over that way. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh. Just fly over there, I suppose. Like, I could just easily fly to where I need to go, but I want to kind of walk and see if I can find a shiny. Yeah. Do 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 bum bum. I think I had to climb up here. I think that's the point. Was there any other way? Probably not. What's over here? Braviary. This goes further down. Okay, there are a lot of Pokemon here. Get out of my way. How do you normally get over there? Like, I want to walk over there. I don't want to, like, just jump down and fly. How do I walk over there? This is like, I'm creating a problem for myself. I don't need to, but I think I'm supposed to go this way. I think I was going this way last time and I just didn't commit to the bit. Didn't commit to it. Yeah, this is how you get there. Okay. Creating solutions to problems that no one has. Like, just only me. Only me having the problem. I'm creating my own solution. Is there anything behind here? Item. A lemonade! How is there lemonade down here? Who's leaving the lemonade lying around? Who's littering? Like a full can of lemonade. What's in here? It's a cave. Just a nondescript cave of wonders. Where's that cave with like the weird symbol thing on it? And like you could find a whole bunch of... Well, it used to be where you could find all of the Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant until they changed it, until they updated it. So like when the game first came out, it used to be you could only find what was it again? Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant in this one particular cave. They did an update, and I think it was like to try and fix the issue that they had with like the Fluttermane only appearing, like it was weird. Fluttermane had a weird thing. And I think they fixed it and went, okay, now you can find Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant in like the deep underground bit, like I don't know. I think this is the cave. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about things. Yeah, there's Roaring Moon. Yeah, I don't know when they changed it. They didn't tell anyone, and people were like, why are there Roaring Moon in like the underground bit? I think that's what's supposed to be called, the underground bit. Also, what the hell was up with these patterns? They never explained it. And there's like also this weird tablet in the underground bit. Did they ever explain that either? It's just random nonsense. Like, no one explains it. Like, what is that thing? What's it for? And like, you kind of go up here, right? And you kind of jump up here. You go up here. And there's a little area up here. And you can kind of look out over this thing. So it made me think like, oh, is there going to be something in the future that they add, like in a DLC or something, where we have to go here? And I thought maybe that was the hidden treasure of Area Zero. I thought it was part of that DLC, and they just never did anything with this. So I was like, well, what's the point of it? What's the point of this whole cave? I don't get it. There's so many things. Whatever. Anyway. I'm probably thinking too much into it. Sneasel. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tired. It's getting hot at the moment. It is starting to warm up. It feels like we skipped our spring and rolled straight into summer. I feel like we had one day of spring. And then it was just like, okay, summer's here now. And I'm like, where's my springtime? Because I do have my fan running. And I just realized that now. Like, if you probably had been hearing it in the background, I do apologize. You shouldn't have been having to hear it, but if you do, I apologize. I am hungry. Oh! I was like, that's a weird color. How long were you standing there for? I like shiny Sneasel. It's a really cool shiny. Okay. You bitch! Alright. Get in the bowl. Ah, why would you do that? Get in the bowl. Yay. I got it. Alright. First, random Area Zero shiny. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go into the underground bit. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it has a specific name. What is that red thing? Oh, it's a Weavile. I think it's just like the underground bit. I don't know. Let's go there. Oh yeah, it's so weird. So if you like look at your trainer card, which is where? It's your profile. And it says shiny Pokemon battled. But I have like I have freaking caught way more than 300 shinies. I've caught like I don't even know, like way more than that. I think I figured out that they don't include the DLC. Like they don't include Kitakami or Blueberry Academy. At least I don't think so. Unless I have caught 300, like only 300 shinies. But I'm pretty sure I've caught a whole bunch more. I've caught so many. I think I easily have over 1,000 shinies. Just sitting in home. The majority of them are from this game. Alright, let's go down here. Maybe we'll find... I was going to say, maybe we'll find a shiny Dunsparce. And we did! Maybe we'll find a shiny Dunsparce, and it's like, oh, we certainly did. Oh, that's such a weird timing. I wish it would have waited for me to finish the sentence though before I noticed it, but okay, don't hit yourself in the future, please. Just like hit it. Just hit the thing. Wait, this doesn't have a recoil move, does it? I don't know. Why would you do this to me? I can't believe you've done this. Stupid hurricane. Okay, I might just revive my Breloom and send it back out. Because I don't want to deal with this thing. Although maybe, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Let's try Dust Ball, see if it works. Who knows? You never know. It worked. I didn't want to send it out into another hurricane. I was like, I probably should just, like, try and catch it. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Wonder what else we'll find. I've never found a shiny Diglett. Or Dugtrio. I'm just realizing I've never found one. I should remedy that. Do. See, the crystals are kind of annoying because it makes this gap right there kind of look shiny, doesn't it? It's weird. I don't like it. The lighting in this game is just so weird. Yeah, fly or glide. I don't know. I'm just falling with style. Great Dusk. We're just gonna walk all the way down. And I've kind of checked in like the deep depths before. Is this a shiny? I think it's a shiny if you have like red eyes. You are not a shiny. Because the crystals make them look shiny, but I just check if they have red eyes, and if they don't have red eyes, they're not shiny. I've checked in the Area Zero depths, and I don't think there's a whole lot of like wild Pokemon in there. At least like I think most of them are static encounters. I don't think really any of them are wild encounters. Just not a whole lot. So it's like I don't think it's really worth going down there. And I've been down there before to see if there are any secrets or whatnot, and it's just really not a whole lot. Like, once you finish, like, the DLC storyline, it's kind of just like, meh. It's kind of meh. Unless I am missing something, I have no idea. What was up with the tree? There was something with the tree. I remember in the trailer, they really showcased this, like, the tree, like the Terra tree. And people are like, oh my god, that's where Terrapagos is. Wasn't even close. The Terrapagos was nowhere near that tree. So what was the point of the tree? I don't know. It was a tree. Like, you fought some Terra Paradox Pokemon there. Whichever one. Oh no, I think it was Garganacl actually, not like a Paradox Terra Pokemon. I think it was just Garganacl. This is where you get the legendary, yeah. I'm unaware of what the Glamora looks like shiny. I know the Glimmet is like blue. Is the Glamora just blue as well? Is it like a deeper blue or a lighter blue? It's probably lighter blue. I think it's mostly just Glamora. Mostly Glamora and Glimmet down here. Which makes sense. They're considered like... They favor areas with like Terra energy? I can't exactly remember. I could probably just check the Pokedex. How do I check the Pokedex again? I think it was this. This one? I think it's more towards the end. No? Where is it? There it is. Or Pokemon. When this Pokemon detects danger, it will open its crystalline petals and fire beams from its conical body. It absorbs nutrients from cave walls. The petal it wears are made of crystallized poison. Oh. Okay. They just like ore. So maybe they get more power from like the Terra crystals? I don't know. That's what I'm going off of. That's what I'm going off of. Because I guess that's why you only see Glamora where there's like Terra crystals and Terra energy, because like you have like the crystal pond thing up in Kitakami where you find that Terra Glamora, like the wild Terra Glamora. And like you find Glimmet, like you can find Glimmet like just in random caves in Paldea, like just the general Paldea, but you only find the Glamora here. So maybe it's something to do with like they get more energy down here, which is why they're able to evolve into the Glamora. See, there's a Roaring Moon. It can just be out and about. In the caves though, not just like not up out and about anywhere in Area Zero, but just in the caves. But anyway, yeah, I think maybe that's just what... Did they ever explain that? I don't think it's like been... I don't think lore-wise, I don't think like canonically that's the reason, but I think that is like a running fan theory. Might just be like, unless it's my fan theory. Unless this is my running theory, but like I hypothesize that Glamora gets more energy, well Glimmet gets more energy from like the Terra crystals, hence why it evolves more easily into Glamora here than what it would just in like regular Paldea caves or mountains or whatever. Like the ore just isn't rich enough, or like the cave nutrients just aren't rich enough as they are here. They get more power from it. Well, apparently I'm just hunting for Glamora or Glimmet now, because I'm only running back in the in the same spot for over how long now? I don't know, a few minutes. Not that long. Let's go over this way. Glamora is such a weird looking Pokemon, but I don't think too much about it. I don't know why. I'm not saying its design is bad, I'm saying its design is pretty cool, but like, it's weird looking. I don't know. I think it's the point of it though. supposed to be like some exotic alien flower, I suppose. Even though it's not really a flower, it's like rock poison. It's rock poison, yeah? Hmm. Alright, let's go somewhere else. I'm kind of over Area Zero. Let's go over here. I quite like this spot. Probably because it's got like an autumn theme aesthetic to it. And there's just a lot of Toad School and they're funny to chase. Spider-Ups are kind of creepy though. I like how they could just leap off of trees and chase you. Or like they stalk you or something. I love Autumn Sawsbuck, one of my favorite. I love Sawsbuck. Sawsbuck is a cool Pokemon. I love chasing the Toad School. They're so funny. They run really fast. It's kind of weird. But I love like the Spider-Ups and aha! There's a lot of like interesting things that they added to these games. Like, there's a few animations that the Pokemon do in the overworld, just like not in battle, but just like when they're out and about. Like you spook a Sudowoodo and it kind of just runs off. Kind of same with Toad School. The Spider-Ups kind of do this weird stalking thing, and if they're on the trees, they jump at you if you get too close. Like just stuff like that. And I kind of wish they would add more like animations in battle, like cool, like interesting animations, because they do be looking a little bit static, I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice little area. Let's go for a little stroll in the woods. In the woods. Do I have a shiny of these? I don't think so. I don't think I have a shiny Grafaiai. I wanted to use a Grafaiai on my team when the game first came out. But I don't think it was until like later in the game that I actually found one, and I already had like a full team anyway. And I didn't realize that Shroodle evolved into Grafaiai. Like, I had no idea. I didn't even conceive that. I was like, what is this ugly little thing? And I had it on my team for a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know what you do actually, like, exactly. I'm just gonna leave you. So I got rid of it and didn't realize it evolved into Grafaiai. I did the same for Flittle. I caught a Flittle. I didn't know if it even evolved. I was like, I think you're just a thing. So I booted it off the team. I eventually found an Espathra, and I was like, that's kind of cool. I want that thing. And I got it, had it on the team. Didn't realize Flittle evolved into it. And I was like, oh, I could have had this on my team a little bit earlier, but I didn't realize. Some of them just did not look like it was obvious that you evolved into a thing. Like, it didn't, like Shroodle, it didn't look like it evolved into Grafaiai. It just didn't seem obvious. So it's like, I didn't realize and I didn't know, so, whatever. And like Flittle, I guess like Flittle, like the color scheme kind of matches, but again, it's like, you don't look like a big bird. Like, you don't look like an ostrich bird thing. You don't look like you would even evolve into an ostrich bird thing. So it's like, why do I care? So, and I was like, oh well. And I think, yeah, this is the exit bit. Leafeon. I like Leafeon. It's my favorite evolution. I've talked about it in length though. I'm not going to talk about it too much anymore. I've talked about enough of it already. Uh. I feel like I've sorted out everything I needed to this week. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. I just don't know what. The new phone I got. So like it's it's pretty much the same as my old phone. It's just like it's a few generations down the line, and it's like the newest one at the moment. It's kind of square looking compared to my other one. My other one was more like rounded, like more curved. This one, like, it's more square looking, and honestly I kind of like it a little bit better. I kind of like the squared bit. I don't like the rounded edges. It kind of made things a little bit more annoying to use with the touchscreen. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it, but say like if you're watching a YouTube video and you just need to scroll back to, like, say you just want to scroll back to the start of the video or something for whatever reason, you couldn't exactly scroll all the way back because like the rounded curve edge just it didn't let you do it as easily as what you would if it was just like more flat around the edge. So I was like, God damn it. So I would like get it as close as I could and would have to like double tap to skip back like the few seconds I needed to get back to the start of the video. I was like, why would you do this to me? And then they gave me a screen protector. Like, they gave me a case. Like, they gave me a pretty good case. But like Samsung's are pretty sturdy phones anyway. Most Android phones are pretty sturdy, but like this one's a pretty sturdy phone. So it's like, I'll have the case, but it's like, I don't really, you know, it's fine. But they gave me a screen protector. I've never had a screen protector before in my life. So I was like, okay. But like, because normally, used to be with screen protectors, they would just make the screen just look so, like, ugly. And they just weren't good quality. They were just terrible. Like, you were better off just, like, removing the screen protector and just fucking being like, whatever, just scratch my screen, I don't give a shit. I'd rather be able to see my screen than fucking have this ugly ass bloody screen protector. But like the screen protector they have nowadays, like, oh my god, they look really good. I was like, oh, it doesn't even look like I have a screen protector on. This is amazing. I was like, wow. So I have a screen protector on. It just, and it feels like, it doesn't feel like there's a screen protector on there. Like, used to be the screen protectors, it had a different texture to it that just didn't feel like you were using your phone. So it was like, it's like, it just feels weird. But no, it was really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. So it's broken. It's going to take me like, I think 2 years to pay it off. I don't know. Which is fine. He was like, you could do like the 3 years, you could do the 2 years, you could do the 1 year. And I'm like, I'm not doing the 1 year. I'm telling you that fucking now. I ain't got that kind of cash on me. Oh. That was like, that will probably be the only time I'll have an over the top reaction today. Because I love autumn dealing so much. I know you have takedown. I'm just gonna throw a ball. And hope for the best. I can't do much to this thing. I'm pretty sure it has takedown. If it doesn't have takedown, then I'll just start throwing out false swipes, but there we go, never mind. We didn't need to. I love autumn dealing so much. I want that card. That, like, the paired card. Well, not paired, but like I think it's Temporal Forces. With, like, the dealing and the Swordsbuck. Like, the autumn dealing and the autumn Swordsbuck. And how they're, like, in the background, it's, like, the different seasons. And on, like, one card is, like, the dealing. Like, frolicking and bounding towards the Swordsbuck, which is on the other card. I want those cards. I really wanted the, like, Twilight Masquerade. I bought a lot of... Not a lot. Not like Purple Cliff level of a lot of packs, but I bought a lot of packs of Twilight Masquerade. I really wanted the Perrin and Growlithe cards, like the illustration rare of Growlithe and Perrin. So like Perrin will have like, she's got her camera and she's looking down and you can see in the lens of the camera the Growlithe, and then the Growlithe card will have the Growlithe at like Perrin's feet looking up at Perrin. It's so cute, and I'm like, oh, I really want that card, because Perrin is like a really cool character. I like Perrin. She's one of my favorite characters, and I like Growlithe, like the Hisuian Growlithe, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Even though Hisuian Growlithe is not like my favorite Growlithe, like I prefer the original. People are like, oh my god, like Hisuian Growlithe and Arcanine look amazing, and I was one of those people who were like, I don't see it. I'm not vibing with it. I'm not particularly a huge fan. I didn't hate it, but I just wasn't like a huge fan like other people, but I really want that card. It's so cool. So cool. There's these other cards in Crown Zenith too that also make a collage. I think there's like a Riolu. I know Riolu's one of them. I can't remember the rest of them. But there's a lot of cool cards in Crown Zenith. I want to go back to Crown Zenith at one point. I loved pulling those packs. That was my introduction to like I've had Pokemon cards, but like I think I said before, I don't remember ever opening packs. So Crown Zenith was my introduction to opening Pokemon cards, like opening packs. I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is so much fun. So cool. What's up here? Let's go up here. Oh, there's a Gimmighoul. Oh, that's right. I wanted to get like a whole bunch of like Gimmighoul coins so I can evolve like another. Do I have them? I didn't use them accidentally in the thing, did I? In the gacha? There it is. I don't think I accidentally used them in the gacha. Hopefully. Hopefully I didn't. I guess I could go and try and get that today. It was such a like a difficult Pokemon to it is kind of tedious to evolve Goldengo. It kind of feels like Game Freak really only wanted you to have like one Goldengo for each playthrough. It's just kind of, it's time consuming. I didn't have one in my playthrough because I was like, I don't really care. I thought it was a really cool Pokemon, but I just didn't care all that much for it. So I was like, I'm not gonna waste time getting all the Gimmighoul coins, like, just to have it for my first playthrough, but I will, like, I was gonna at least try and look out for the Gimmighouls and that to eventually evolve one for the Dex. That was the point. I suppose now though, like, people could just go online on Pokemon Home and just get them, like ask for a trade. Like, maybe trade a shiny away or something, like some legendary or something for a Goldengo. Because Goldengos are so annoying to get. There's none up here. Oh, it sucks. Sucks for me. Yeah, because usually they're on these towers. Go to the other tower. We're doing this now. We're not even shiny hunting anymore. We did gacha. We shiny hunted a bit. Just random shinies. I like that. I like just running around and just finding random shinies. I think that's what made Legends Arceus so enjoyable for me. Add to the fact that like you had the indicator of whether there was a shiny near you or not. I'm not finding. Oh, I just went through the hole. I'm not finding any Gimmighoul chests on top of the towers. What the hell? I haven't accidentally changed the time or anything, did I? And it just fucked it all up? I don't know what I did wrong. I probably shouldn't fast travel. I probably should actually, like, just fly to the different areas. Alright. Let's go up here. There better be one. No, there isn't one up here either. What the hell, man? Well, there's a Gimmighoul down there. Huh. That's so weird. Because I was trying a while ago to get... like, to get the chests and to get the coins, like the roaming Gimmighouls and the chests and that. So I was going to, like, the different towers and that. But that was a while ago. It should have at least, like, respawned. I remember finding a chest in here at one point. Somewhere. If it even is in here. Probably not. I don't think so. Is that a shiny? Are you a shiny, good sir? I don't think you are. No, you weren't. You just kind of look shiny in the light. It was the lighting of it. What are those little things? What are these little things over here? Oh, meditite. I was like, what is that thing? That was a weird looking thing. Here's signs. There should be roaming Gimmighouls near signs, at least. I think. Maybe not. Okay, let's just focus on the towers then. Probably not that watchtower. I don't think they're in the lighthouses. Watchtower over there. Okay, this is the rest of the stream now. Looking for Gimmighoul coins. This is stupid. There's usually a whole bunch in, like, the desert area. They'll be, like, on the cliffs or something. Usually. Not at the moment. Like, not necessarily the chests, but, like, the roaming ones. Which I'm not finding at the moment. I found a couple of roaming ones, but, like, what? Where is everything? This is kind of lame. Let's just go over to, like, a few of these ones. Oh, there's a roaming one. Okay, got that. Just not finding any chest ones. It's so weird that the Sandal are up on the cliffs. How did they get down? How do the Pokemon get down if they're, like, up on the cliff? Like, obviously if little, it could just float down. But, like, how does a Capsakit just like, freaking take a leap of faith into the desert? Like, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do it. There's another Gimmighoul. You can sometimes find chests up on these ones, but I'm not... But it was mostly the towers that I'm like, oh yeah, definitely you can find the chest there. Like a chest Gimmighoul. But even the ones I've been to so far, like, I haven't found any. So I don't know if I fucked something up or... If it's like, you change the time on the clock, you don't get anything. It's like, oh. I remember with, like, BDSP, you could actually, like, mess up your berries or something, like the growth of your berries if you time skip. Oh, I thought that was... That flittle made me think there was a shiny Drifloon. I was like, oh, it was not. It was not a shiny Drifloon. Where are we going? I arrived at my destination. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go here. I forgot what I was doing. No, not even here. What the hell? Am I doing something wrong? Swabblu. Saw that out of the corner of my eye. No! No, I want the Swabblu. Get out of my way. I see it. It's beautiful. Got it. I love it. It's cute. No, I'm not really a fan of Mega Altaria. It's not... Like, I don't know, it doesn't... I don't feel like it adds, like... enough to... I don't know. It's just... It's a weird Mega. It's like, eh. I think it's fine, but it's... But I have a Swabblu. So cute. Alright. I'm just gonna fast travel to these places because I don't care anymore. I'm looking for the Gimmighoul stuff. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. I don't know if I've done something that makes it so... Oh, there's one. Okay, just switch. Okay, I thought I did something wrong. Okay, how many do I have now? I think I should have about like 970-ish or something? I'm not entirely sure. 990. I need 10 more. I think there might be one over here. Not entirely sure, don't quote me on this. We can check though. I don't think so. I probably should also catch a Gimmighoul to evolve. If I can find one. Sometimes they're also around the Pokemon centers, but not this one. Okay, there's a Gimmighoul there. Okay, let's see what we can see. Oh, there is one. Okay. Oh, no. God damn it. Okay. Hey-ya! Alright, let's try and catch this one. See if we can catch in a dust ball. Nope. I might just have to put it to sleep then, I don't know. Oh, good. Need a Pokemon with like, is it Scrappy or something that lets you hit ghost types with non-effective moves? I don't remember. I need a Pokemon like that. That's what I'm saying. To be able to shiny hunt some ghost types. Nice. Okay, was that enough? Yes. Oh, let's actually go somewhere where we can actually see it. Not just like some random joint. Hold on. Go over here. Let's go into town. Bennett. Bennett's a pretty cool Pokemon. What's this? Experience Kaede. Here will do. Hello, Nabil. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's get this thing evolved. How do people do this all the time with, like, trying to do competitive in that? Unless there's, like, one communal freaking Goldango that everyone uses. Like, how do I use this? Well, how do I evolve you? How do I evolve this thing? Do I just level it up? I'm unsure. How do I evolve it? Do I just level it up? I don't know what to do. I forgot. Let me just save. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I think I just level it up. Yay, you just level it up. Okay, there we go. I haven't had to do it since that one time, so it's like... There's a Goldango. I did it. Oh, God. And I will never do that again. I've done this twice now. I don't know how people do it. Like, what if someone is like, oh, I need a Goldango, but I don't want to use the Goldango I've already used for competitive. I need another one, another specific one. How do people go about that? That's insane to me. Like, you would just have to get your one. I suppose, like, maybe Goldango doesn't change that much in terms of, like, changing its, like, EVs and IVs and that. And nature, like, you can, you know, you can use, like, the mochi that clears all the stats, or you can use, like, I don't know, something. I don't know. But even before, like, the DLC where you could get the mochi that clears all the stats, like, if you needed, like, a different Goldango. Like, holy shit. That's a freaking... That's a task and a half. That takes way too long. I think someone figured out it takes, like, a few days. Like, you can't time skip. And it's a chance for... Like, each day, it's a chance for a tower to contain, like, a chest gimmickle. I thought that was a shiny something. I didn't know what that was. It was a Flareon. I was like, what am I looking at? It says, what a Flareon. I don't know where I'm going. I'll go this way. Run around here for a bit. How long has it been? It's been 2 hours, 24 minutes. Nearly 11 o'clock where I am. Is it warmer today, or is it like... It just felt warm this morning. It felt too warm. Ew, it's nearly 30 degrees already. Thank goodness the fan I have running at the moment kind of feels like an aircon. Like, it's blasting cool air into my onto me. So that's good. Because I was just trying not to use the aircon at least until, like, I was trying to hold out until at least November this season, and I was like, I don't want to use the aircon until I absolutely have to. And then last night I was like, I fucking need the aircon. It's so fucking hot. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know what it was yesterday. And then I got so tired and I felt so drained and I was like, I don't want to do anything. So I didn't. I did nothing. When I got back home yesterday, I did nothing. I was like, I'm not doing anything. Like, I just felt so exhausted. I was just so drained and exhausted. And all I did, I drove into town, like, got my phone sorted, like, bought some stuff from Bunnings, and then went home. I didn't really, like, do that much. I wasn't there all day. I was there for, like, half a day, but I wasn't there all day. But, like, I think it was the heat. It was so hot. Oh, I was in... Did I explain that? I don't know if I told the story. I was in the car park of Bunnings, and like it is such a treacherous freaking car park. Like it is awful. And I think I explained this earlier in the stream, but I bought my stuff. Like I went through the checkout, bought my stuff, and then I went out to my car, and then like I threw some stuff under the seat because I was like, there's sun coming in my window and I can't block it. I'll just throw some of my stuff like under the seat so it doesn't like get hot or whatever. And then I was like, oh, I need to grab that stuff out from under the seat, and then I couldn't reach it, and I was like, god damn it. So I had to shift the chair forward, and as I shift the passenger side chair forward, and as I shift the passenger chair forward, like the passenger seat forward, I heard like a ding. And I thought, oh, was that just me, like, moving the chair a bit too aggressively forward? I didn't think much about it. I grabbed the box and I looked up. This freaking old crone dinged the door of my car, dinged the side of my car, and I'm like, I don't think she could see me. Probably because of the window. It's not, the windows aren't that tinted, but she probably couldn't see me. I was glaring at her. I was like... You dinged my car. I just washed this. I just washed this car. God damn it. And like, she was like, making an effort to like squeeze out of her car. And then I'm thinking, okay, don't blow up. Maybe I parked a little too further, like, across. And I think I explained earlier in the stream, like, when I was talking about the car park, I parked exceptionally well. But there was a thought, it was like, okay, maybe I parked a little bit too further close to the line. A bit too further close to, like, the spot she was trying to take up. And I'm looking at my, like, my side mirror, and I'm checking my door, because I can see most of my, door that she dinged. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, there might have been a scratch, but generally it's okay, whatever, don't worry about it, just let it go and fucking go home. So I'm backing out and I'm trying my best because she's like right next to me, and it's a big car too. It's not a fucking little car, it's a pretty big car. So I'm trying to back out and I'm trying to not to like scrape her car with my car. So I'm trying to back out as steady as I can, trying to make sure there's no crazy people also flying by, because everyone feels like they're Dominic Toretto, Fast and Furious, in freaking Bunnings car park. I don't know why, but that's what they do. And as I'm backing out of the freaking park, as I'm backing out of the spot, as I'm backing out of the space, I noticed, no, I wasn't parked incorrectly. She parked too far over to me. And I'm looking at the other car next to her, and I'm like, no, that car also parked well. So what the fuck was her problem? And I'm just like, I'm like, oh. I just drove off. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Oh, gosh. But it's fine. Like the car's fine. It is going to have to go into, like, panel and paint at some point anyway. There are like chips and stuff in the paint, in the like in the car. There is that thing. I did explain when I was cleaning the car during my holidays. I did explain that like there was that thing on the back, like near the like just underneath the boot. There was what it looked like someone had backed into my car, which I didn't notice because it was just as I got the car. Like, this car was brand spanking new, and it was as I got it, and I noticed it, and I thought, oh, maybe that's just part of the features of the car. I didn't know. I didn't think too much about it, because it wasn't super smashed up or anything. It was just like it looked like it was squished in a little bit, but it just wasn't really that noticeable. And my mum would always mention it. She'd be like, what is this? Someone backed into you. I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's just a thing. And it was only like, you know, a couple of weeks ago I did notice, and I'm like, I did really look at it. Like, I've noticed it, but I did a really good look at it, and I was like, oh yeah, no, someone did back into my car. And that would have been years ago when I first got the damn thing, and I was like, motherfucker, like, they don't apologize, they don't like leave a note. Like, it's fucking awful out here. And I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Some of y'all need your licenses revoked. I swear. Oh well. But anyway, the important thing was she didn't damage the car. She only just slightly, like, dinged it. I don't even think it probably wasn't even a scratch. But it was just kind of annoying. I'm like, you probably could have, like, repositioned your parking. Like, you did a poor job of it. Because you got to think about it, woman. You got to think about it. I have to back out now. Like, and you're right next to me. And it's like, I have to go out wider than what I need to. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh, hey, Roku. I forgot there's some legendaries I haven't caught yet. I don't care. I don't particularly care. Is there anything down there that's shiny? Alright, not. Whee! There's Chocolate. Hello, Chocolate. It's a Chocolate. Oh, sleepy. Ugh, big yawn. What else to talk about? Oh yeah, and then there was like a Macca's in town that, because I don't go to the Macca's in town because, oh my god, quick, there's a Drifloon before it despawns. I don't know if it will, but it's the shiny Drifloon. Dust ball. I don't know if the dust ball's gonna work, but we'll see. It worked. But yeah, there was this Macca's in town that I heard had a completely because I don't go to the Macca's in town because they're all owned by the same guy, and he's a fucking dickhead, and they're all like disgusting and like horribly managed, and like they like, you know, the young people, they don't want to be there, and it's like they're just treated like shit. And I would know because I worked at one of his stores. So I heard this one, it was owned by someone else, and I was like, oh, okay, I may as well go and give it a look. And I walked in. Well, I drove into the car park and I was like, where the fuck is everyone? Like, it wasn't like early. Like, it was around like 10:30. But it would have been the time where people might have been on like lunch break or something, and like might have been going off to get lunch, but there was like fuck all people there. And I was like, there's no one here, where is everyone? I thought like, they're not closed, are they, or something, for whatever reason? And no, it was just very quiet at the time. So I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. So anyway, I walk in and I'm on the self-serve thing, I'm on the little screen, and I'm like, oh, they don't have the lunch menu option yet, because I thought the lunch menu opened at like around 10:30. I was there at, like, maybe I was there a little bit before, I'm not entirely sure, but I thought like, oh, so they still had the all-day menu. So it was like I think it was like the Big Mac, the cheeseburger, double cheeseburger, and like the McChicken. I was like, good enough. So I got like the McChicken, got the meal. Where am I going? I actually don't know why I started running this way. And I'm like, I notice, I'm like looking around the store and I'm like, this store is like fucking clean. There's like, granted there's no one there, but like, it was pretty clean, this store. Look at it swim. Look at glub, glub, glub. What are they? Can you talk to these people? No, I can talk to the Arracuda. Does the Arracuda want to be there? I can't talk to these guys. I can talk to the Arracuda. He's probably happy. His friends are over here though. They're like, they're like, what? Oh, I know. They're not wild Pokemon. That's so weird. They're not wild? I thought these were wild. Huh, that is so weird. I was always under the impression that these Arracuda were wild. Never mind. Huh. They're Pokemon. They're swimming. What is there? What is there? What is that? That's not a word. Is it? That's not a word. That's not a word. That's not. There. Is he supposed? Is he trying to say? No, he says there. There's a Pokemon there. That's what he's been meaning. Okay. And I fucked him. I'm out of here. That is a word, but it's just in a weird I don't know. I thought like, is he? I didn't know what context he meant. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm stupid. Just ignore me. All right, let's go to the bamboo area or something. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go over here. No, let's go to the bamboo. Bamboo first, and then we'll go. We'll go to like the mining area. Down to the mines. The children yearn for the mines. Do 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 do. What else do I need to talk about? Don't know. So I was explaining earlier that I'm nosy, but not like, you know that thing I was talking about, like the meme where it's like, I'm nosy, but not like in a judgmental way, but like, I just want to know, that sort of stuff. I'm like that sometimes. Sometimes, like most of the time I don't care, but some things I'm just like, I just want to know, like I don't judge. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care what you do, but I want to know. And like, I think a while ago we mentioned the whole Cinder drama, which if you're not aware, good for you, because it's a dumb fucking, the whole thing is dumb. But there's a VTuber by the name of Cinder. You had a boyfriend be her manager, and they did a bunch of shit. Well, at the time it was claimed they did a bunch of shady shit, and they were treating everyone like competition, blah 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 blah. Nothing wrong with a little competition in business, it's just the way you go about it. And then she came out recently with the 1,000 page, I'm not shitting you, 1,000 pages, you heard that right, of documents basically stating they all lied to you, here's the proof. Ain't no one reading that. No one's reading the 1,000 pages. I read most of it. I actually went on, I'm like, okay, I'll read it. And most of it, it's just it's okay, come the fuck on. This whole thing's ridiculous. You should have just number one, I don't think the document, I think she should have just come back to streaming and have been done with it. After a few months, just be sort yourself out. After a few months, just go back to streaming. Don't even talk about it. Don't even mention it. Who cares? What's done is done. But no, had to come out with the 1,000 text document. And I think I don't think my opinion has changed from what I said last time. I'm pretty sure I said this last time, but I said this whole thing should not have been made public in the first place. I think it really should have just been kept to the people involved, and it should just not have gone out. Like Nanala should not have just like who was like the artist of the models, of like the VTuber models. Like there's you got your artists, then you got your like, you know, your live 2D riggers, and that's how like the whole VTuber thing comes together. So Nanalus is an artist. So that number one, that should not have been, you know, she should have just like talked it out in private. The whole thing should have been talked about in private. But anyway, that happened, you know, whatever, move on. No, then like someone else came out with something, then someone else came out with something, so on and so forth. Everyone started coming out, and it was like, then we got the meme of like Google Docky. So that's where the kind of the meme came from, Google Docky, which I think is hilarious. So it really is just a whole bunch of high school drama. It's just like this whole shit, it could have been sorted out behind the scenes, but no, we had to drag it out into the internet. Like the viewers don't, like, you know, the VTuber fans, the viewers, they don't need to see that shit. Like, they just want to watch their favorite streamer, like, play games, have fun with friends, like, whatever. Like, there's, like, no one needs to see that shit. But unfortunately, it came out, like, so what? Like, I think it's just like, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It should have just moved on. They came out with a 1,000-page document. It's like, oh my god, like, what the, why would you do this? Like, you need to just be clear, concise. If for whatever reason you want to do, like, the, you know, you want to make a statement, be clear, be concise, have it digestible. No one's gonna go through, people have already made up their minds. No one, that you're not gonna convince anyone otherwise, and it just turns people off even more. It's just like, ugh. But whatever, it's stupid. It's just like, oh god, it's like, and I always find these so fascinating, how these like YouTubers, these streamers, these content creators, like, they do something, like something comes out and it's found they were like either a horrible friend or a shitty person. They did something that like not a lot of people agree with, and then they come out with these like fake ass apologies, stupid ass apologies, and I find it so fascinating because it's always, they always use the same few buzzwords where it's like I'm taking accountability for my actions. I'm so sorry to my fans that you had to find out about this. And like all this stuff, and it's the same rigmarole all the time, and it just feels so disingenuous. Just like, all you had to do was just shut the fuck up and move the fuck on, or just say, hey look, I fucked up, I'm sorry. It's one sentence, and then you move on, and then you move on. Yeah, because she's acting like, I don't know, it's all acting as if she's a fucking terrorist or something. She was just a fucking shitty friend. Like, she's a shitty friend with a shitty boyfriend. Like, what? Like, just move the fuck on. I don't know. Anyway, either way, it's like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It's just like, if you want examples of what not to do, when you're in like public scrutiny, that's an example. just fucking apologize and move on. So all you gotta do, one or two sentences, like, I fucked up, I'm sorry, done. Because we had that, like, we did have the whole thing with like the pirate software, right, where it's like he was in like the thing with Dr. K, and Dr. K's like, hey look, how about instead of all that other rigmarole you were explaining in your apology, just say, hey look, I messed up, I'm sorry, and leave it at that. And then like Pirate Software's like, that makes me angry, I can't do it like that. Like, no, they need to know. And it's like, that's the problem. Like, and it's like a lot of Is that shiny? How do you know? They're in the water. How do you know? What if they're all shiny? How do you know? I know what a Clodsire, like a shiny Clodsire looks like. It's like more purpley-ish, but like, how do you know? With the shade, it's kind of hard. I thought there was a shiny Vaporeon, but it was not. Never mind, goodbye. Kind of feel like going to Legends Arceus for a little bit, but then again, it's like, I don't know. Last time I attempted to try and, you know, do a little bit in Legends Arceus, I got nothing for like an hour. And I was like sad, and I'm like, okay. I probably should. We could try. Because otherwise, I don't know what else to do in, like, I don't know where else to go in this game. Oh my god, it's like there. Soon. 1 week away. Because, okay, I don't know, maybe people don't realize, like, you could pre-download these things, but you can pre-download if you're ordering online. And then you gotta check it, make sure. And it's like, no, it's not available just yet. Just so people don't think that I'll, like, have it early, like, that I have early access. I don't have early access. I'm not that special. I wish, but no. No. It's 28 degrees. What is this? Oh shit, yeah, someone was supposed to call me about the survey thing, and I just forgot. I think my phone rang, and I wasn't paying attention. Is it on silent? No, it's on vibrate. Maybe it's not a strong vibrate. Maybe it's a very weak vibrate. Give me a second. How do I do that? I think it's in settings. And I go in here, and then I go vibration, system vibration intensity. Call. No, it's like max. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I should actually put it on like sound. I need to relog back into some of my apps, which are mostly just my Pokemon apps now. I need to relog in. They did a system transfer, and he's like, oh yeah, we transfer like all your data from your previous phone to your current phone. I was like, cool. The only one I cared about was my freaking bird app, because that's the only app I ever paid for in my entire life, was my bird identification app, which was like suggested to me by these nature guides. They're like really fucking smart PhD level nature guides that when my first gig as a park ranger, and I was like, oh, okay. And they were like, yeah, use this. Like, you do have to pay for it, but it's really good. And I was like, oh, cool. So I got it, and I have it, and I've had it ever since. And I'm like, it's all I care about as long as my bird app is on the thing. I can re-download anything else, but as long as my bird app is there, I don't want to have to... I guess, like, if it is, like, connected to the Google Play thing, I suppose it'd be, like, just a re-download. But still, it's all I cared about. Pikachu! Why does this feel a little laggy? I'm not entirely sure. It's a little stuttery. Has it always been like this? It's probably always been like this. And I'm just dumb. Actually, where am I going? I'm going this way. Whee! Okay, I'm here. These guys can be aggressive. I know. So, let's be careful. Okay, I've pissed two off already. Alright, fuck it. Oh god! Woohoo! They're not staying at the ball, they're being bastards. Oh my god. Oh my god, these guys are bastards. Holy shit. Okay, hold on, give me a sec. These guys are assholes. They're so mean. Why are they so mean? Don't notice me. Dude, what the fuck? Why is it so hard to catch? Oh my god, he missed me at point blank. You suck! Whew. Oh, you little bitch! Why are they're so mean? Stop! Oh my god! Oh my god, why are you so hard to catch? Ow, 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 ow. Stop. Cease! Okay, go, 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 go. Fly away! Oh, my alpha low buddy's still there. I just realized. Oh my god, why are they so mean? Okay, they're walking back. Yeah, walk away, you little shit. Come on. Oh, come the fuck on. Why are they so hard? I'm trying to lock the fuck in right now. Stop moving. Cease. I think that's everything. That was a waste of time for nothing. What the hell, dude? Oh my god, that was awful. I hated that. Stupid Pikachu. I don't know how I feel about the new Raichu Megas. At first I was like, oh, they kind of look cool. I'm not too sure about the one with the antlers, but I think the Raichu X looks really cool. And then I looked at like the official art, like the official art, and I was like, oh, I kind of like the one with the antlers, I guess. Like I'm not feeling the Raichu X anymore. I think I like the Raichu Y a bit more, but like I don't know. And this is the thing, it's like, it's probably one of those, like, I might need to see it in game to sort of get a, you know, to sort of see if like I really do like it or not. I think I am leaning more towards the Raichu Y, but who knows? That might change. I'm definitely interested in Mega Malamar and Mega Hawlucha. I wanted to add Victory Bell to my team, but I'm not too sure. Like, I kind of want to use something else. Like, I want a poison type, but I don't know what I want. I don't know. What do I want to get? I like Hisui and Sneasel. It's a good shiny. Have I finished its Dex entry thing? Yeah. Oh, I am kind of also like interested. I don't know if excited is the right word, but I am also kind of interested in the new like research stuff that we have to do with in in Legends ZA because there is like research tasks that Mabel wants you to do. No, I haven't finished this yet. Defeated. You slash giving it food. Okay, what do you eat? What do you like to eat? Mushrooms, wheat, and beans. Okay, mushrooms, wheat, and beans. I have a lot of mushrooms. Let's use that. If I remember how to throw things correctly. I hope we'll be able to change the time of day in Legends ZA. I hope it's not just like, I don't know, they do something stupid with it. Hopefully, because in Legends Arceus you can change the time of day. Hopefully they do that with Legends ZA. How many times do I need to give it food? Eat the mushroom. Trying to give this one to this poor guy here. He hasn't eaten any yet. It's right next to you. Grab it. There you go. Maybe he has eaten stuff yet, and I have no idea. How many times do I need to do this? 8 times, so one more time. Okay, and then I need to defeat a few. There we go. Get them all in a group. I only got 3, god damn it. I wish there was like AoE damage, but I think they're adding that in Legends ZA. I have no idea. They are adding AoE because they did just like they showed that in the ZA Battle Club promotion thing. At Worlds, I think it was. And it was like the Dragonite coming down with like, I think Draco Meteor or something and just like cleaning up like the whole field. So there is AoE. Oh, they did actually say that in like one of the earlier trailers. I do remember. Well, not one of the earlier trailers. Like, does I need to see you slash? Okay. What are you doing? Oh, it's too far away. I like Hisuian Sneasel's design. I like, Hisuian's... I like, not Hisuian. I like Sneasler. Not a lot of people like Sneasler, but I quite like Sneasler. I thought it was a cool design. I can't explain it, but I thought the design was really cool. I think that's it. Oh, well. Back we go. I guess we could... I don't know. I don't feel like it anymore, though, to be honest, with the, doing the Pokédex in this game. Because we're probably just going to be doing the same stuff in Legends ZA, so it's like, I'll just focus my attention on that. I had to readjust myself in my chair. Return to village. let's do this one. I am wondering though. I don't think we will, but I was wondering like, oh, do we get mounts in Legends ZA? But probably not. Probably not like Scarlet Violet and Legends Arceus. It would probably just be like, we just parkour around the joint. Which, did they say there was like climbing in the game or no? I can't remember. Maybe I had it in a dream where I thought they said there was climbing. And I was like, oh my god, we can go Assassin's Creed style in Pokemon. Ponyta! I will do this one. I love Ponyta. Don't notice me. In the ball. You are mine. Especially if you're shiny. I love the shinies. Nice. Oh. Oh. They're gone. Hopefully the Pokemon Home compatibility doesn't take too long for Legends ZA. What was the one where it took like a really long time? Was it BDSP or something? Or like BDSP and Legends Arceus? Or was it something... I remember there was one that took a while to get Pokemon Home compatibility. Or was it Scarlet and Violet? Or it was one of the... It was either Gen 8 or Gen 9. I can't remember exactly which one it was. Hello, Oni. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was. Where am I going? I forgot. Where the hell's my marker? Oh, it's over there. Let's see. I got confused. Whee! How much time left? Oh, crap, it's been 3 hours. I was supposed to finish 3 minutes ago. Whoopsies. Oh, well, we'll do this, and then I'll probably have to leave. There was only supposed to be a 3-hour stream today, and I messed up. I was not paying attention to the time. Which way is this? This way? Yeah! Oh, it's just Bronzong. Bronzor? Bronzor's like the little one. Bronzong is the big bell. Because it's a gong. Well, they're both gongs, but like... I don't know. Why is little one Bronzor? Why is the little one not Bronzong? Unless it is Bronzong and I'm just meant... That is the Pokemon that I just... It is Bronzor, okay. Bronzor and Bronzong, I mess up so many times. I get them confused. It's probably because the names are so similar. I just want to hear a sparkle. I just want to hear the sparkles one more time. No, did no sparkles here. But if the rumors are true and that there are going to be like the shiny sparkles again in Legends ZA, like there was in Legends Arceus, then, you know, good. I am hopeful they do bring that back. Hopefully. I can dream. It was just, I don't know, it wasn't even about like, it was a lot of fun. you know, being able to like just go along in Legends, like Arceus, like running around the map, and then hearing like a sparkle, like a shiny sound, be like, ooh, ooh, like there's a shiny nearby. Oh, Ponyta. I will have all of them. I will have all the shiny Ponyta in the world. Okay, well that one's running away. I do hope Ponyta comes to Gen 10, because I would love to be able to mark hunt for like a shiny Ponyta, because I'm not able to do that. Oh, I aggroed you. I'm sorry. Okay, just gotta catch these guys. Is there another one? I think they're gone. No? Oh. Where are you going? Crap. There we go. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, they're gone. What was I talking about? Yeah, I hope like the Cantonian Ponyta, like the like original Ponyta, is available in Gen 10. Ooh, another one. Ow, I broke my legs. My leggies! Hold on. Yeah, because I would love to mark hunt for it. Like, Ponyta was available in... Like, they didn't have marks in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They introduced marks in Sword and Shield, but you could only mark hunt for, like, the Galarian Ponyta. So that didn't really count. You can't get marks in this game. Like, you can get, like, the alpha mark, technically. And you can get, like, the ribbon thing when you take your Pokemon to the, like, studio, like, the photo studio in, like, Hisui. But, yeah, there's no chance to hunt for, like, all, like, the other marks. Like, the, like, weather marks, like the daytime, nighttime marks, like the personality marks, which is what I'm more interested in. Like, there's no chance to do that for, like, Cantonian Ponyta at all. So I'm hoping that they have Ponyta in Gen 10, if they still are doing marks by then, which I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll still be doing marks even by Gen 10. But anyway. Well, we did... I still want to hear the shiny sparkle. I need to hear a shiny sparkle. We'll go here. We'll go do Roselia. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, you're all the way up there. I was going to say, where are they? Okay. Don't notice me. Okay. I am here. I have arrived. No, they get aggressive? All the noises made me think that was a shiny, and I was like, oh, but no. No, I'm looking for the specific noise. Good lord. They're aggressive. Ow. What? Am I poisoned? That sucks. Wait, was that it? I think that was it. There was no shiny. lame. Okay, I don't care anymore. I'm out of here. There's no shiny. You've disappointed me. You continue to disappoint me, Roselia. Alright, let's go. Let's go here. I guess I could just like fly around the map, but it's like, it's just faster going to different outbreaks. I know I said I'm supposed to finish by the 3-hour mark, but I want a shiny in Legends Arceus. I want to hear the shiny sparkle. That's mostly what I want to hear. I just want to hear the shiny sparkle in Legends Arceus. It's a Chimecho. I've never really done Chimecho at all, but it's there. There could be a shiny. There's a higher chance of, like, just in regular mass outbreaks than there is in, like, a massive mass outbreak, if that makes sense. I know with, like, massive mass outbreaks, it's like, oh, there's a whole bunch of mass outbreaks, and, like, I think they still have, like, the 1 in 200 or something? Or is this one, like, the 1 in 200? I don't know. I forget the things. I forget the chances of finding shinies and the different types of... Oh my god, they're right there. Don't notice me. I've never been so locked in before in my life. Catching Chimecho. How many are there? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Well, that sucked. I just want to hear the shiny sparkles, man. Come on. I got... Oh. Apparently I barely did anything for this Pokemon. I hadn't even finished catching it. Like, number caught. I only just caught 15. What do you mean? I have to catch alpha specimen. Where are the alpha ones? Oh, wait, there is one up there where I was. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, who's got time? Ain't nobody got time for that. It's just a Chimecho. I love Chimecho, but... Like, I don't... Like, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it on a team. I'm not gonna use it in battle. Like, I don't... I just like the look of it. And go Hisuian. Oh, we could go Bonsly. Wait, who do I have finished? Let's see. No, I don't even have you finished. So you use Mimic, giving it food. Oh, God. I'm gonna go with the Hisuian Sliggoo. I also realized I don't have the music playing in this game. We've just been sitting in silence. How do I do that? Okay, over there. Oh, this way. Yeah. I did not aim for the thing. I did not aim for the bush. Why is the tree gonna be in my way? I don't think these things can be aggressive. Well, maybe they can. Who knows? I know they run away. Apparently they can be aggressive. But you can still catch them. Like, you don't have to run up and throw a sticky glob at him. Ah, you bastards. Yeah, nah. I was like, what is that noise? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm running. I'm running out. No more hiding. No more hiding like a coward. You've got to be kidding me. What the fuck? Stop! Cease! Cease these actions right now. Oh, it's so cool. They just released the trailer for the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which should be out soon, apparently. Because I remember, like, HBO did say they were talking about, like, doing that one. What was that noise? I think that's it. It's in my imagination. Yeah, I remember, like, HBO said they were going to work with George R.R. Martin and, like, do that one. So it's, Sir Duncan. I don't know the whole story. I never really read the books. I read a bit of the first book, but it was like, like, I think I just didn't have time. But I wonder when, like, the House of the Dragon, because I thought they were supposed to do one more season. I have no idea when that's going to be released. Oh, there's an Eevee one. I never get shiny Eevees out of these outbreaks, but I could try. Who knows? Maybe today I'll get lucky. Maybe today is my lucky day. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I was supposed to end stream like about 18 minutes ago, and I just did not. I was committed to trying to find a shiny in Legends Arceus. Okay, let's see what we can see. Come on, give me a shiny. Oh, that was it? Oh, that's bullcrap. God damn it. There, we go again. A little bit terrified an earthquake happened. Oh shit, are you guys okay? That's awful. Oh, my nose. Ooh, Baneri one. There's definitely got to be a shiny in that one. I already have a shiny Alpha Lopunny, but like, I just want to hear a shiny, man. I just want to hear the shiny sparkles one more time. Okay, and alone in the house. Okay. As long as you're okay. Stay safe, I suppose. Like, that is terrifying. Where are they? Ooh. Alpha Baneri. Happened while you were taking a bath? Oh my god. That's scary. Yeah, I guess we don't really get a whole lot of earthquakes, so I don't really think about it often. Although, like, we did have that one earthquake a little, like, was it a month or two ago? And I just didn't notice. So, like, we don't get big earthquakes. We do, but we don't, not like other places more north of us. It's 7.6? Holy shit. Jesus. That's a big one. Well, geez, stay safe. Fucking hell. There's a chancy one. Maybe. I could do Swine Up. Swine Up's pretty cool. Mammoth Swine didn't get a mega, did it? I feel like that could have gotten a mega. I feel like Mammoth Swine could get like something. Mammoth Swine's a pretty cool Pokemon. I think I do have a shiny Alpha Mammoth Swine though. Which I think actually... I don't think it was this static Mammoth Swine on this map, but I think it was just like something from an outbreak I got or whatever. Hey-yo! Oh, yes! Oh my god, Swine Up did not let me down. I got a shiny. That'll be my last shiny in Legends Arceus. I'm not doing it again. It's happening all over the country. Things I forgot were they're called are getting... oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. I think in Japan or something, they're actually predicting Mount Fuji to erupt in the not so distant future. Like they reckon it's like it might be soon. They're predicting based on like the activities and all that. Like I don't know, the seismologists. I don't know who does all that shit. Those people. But which could have like it's like volcano eruptions could have like really devastating effects depending on like the size and magnitude of the eruption. Could black out whole cities, just cause like severe infrastructure damage. It's insane to think about. All right. Well, I got a shiny. I heard the shiny sparkle for the the last time in Legends Arceus. So, and it's a Swinub. I like Mammoth Swine. It's a good Pokemon. Mammoth Swine's pretty cool. And I'm done with this game now. I think like I'm pretty sure I've explained it before, but after a while of like playing Scarlet and Violet, it's just like it's kind of harder to go back to Legends Arceus, and now with Legends ZA, I'm probably never going to go back to Legends Arceus again. Like maybe for like something. If I think of something, we're cooked if Mount Fuji goes up. Damn. Oh, I didn't need to go back here. I was actually going to end stream. I was supposed to end stream, what, half an hour ago? Whoopsies. So, unless there's like something I want to do, not really. At least we found a whole bunch of like random shinies during the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11! Just random shiny. It's just with a shiny charm and a dream. No outbreaks. No, well, we did go to the Clodsire outbreak, but we didn't get anything from there. But it was like no outbreaks, no sandwiches, just running around. I like that. I like doing it like that and not having to worry about like resources for sandwiches or whatever. And it does kind of have that element of surprise to it. But I am going to leave that there for today because I was only meant to do 3 hours and ended up being a little bit longer than what I was like thinking, what I'd hoped. Because I've got other stuff I need to get done. Nothing major, just other stuff. Is there anything I need to talk about? I'm hoping during the weekend to actually launch the Patreon. And then, like, I'll put a post on, like, the community, like, on the YouTube channel, just put out a little post saying, like, it's live. And it'll be, like, a 7-day free trial. Like, people will have the opportunity to have, like, a 7-day free trial. I'll let that run for... It could be just indefinitely. I probably could just leave that option there indefinitely. Or I could just... I don't know. And I'll just give people a chance to, like, sample the content, you know, figure out if, like... We'll figure out if, like, the price is, like, good. Because I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible. I don't want it to be too expensive. But it is mostly just going to be, like a lot of just, like... just other things. A lot of like raw footage of like recorded content I do for some videos, like a lot of like extra stuff. And I think I've explained that before. And I wrote like I have a whole like list of, anyway, hopefully like that'll at least be like up soon. And then I've got the new, hopefully, I don't know if they've gotten back to me. I don't think it would have been processed yet. I don't think so. Someone started following me on Twitch. I don't use Twitch anymore. I'm so sorry. Whoever did that, I'm so sorry. I don't use Twitch anymore. I don't know. What was I talking about? Yeah, the audio mixer should be coming hopefully soon. If they get to me in time. If it gets in time before ZA, that'd be good. Otherwise, ZA comes out next week. So I am doing like, I think I get it. Like it'll be available to me my time, like 10 a.m. Australian Eastern. It's usually when I get the games. That's usually when they launch. If I'm right, good. If I'm wrong, if it's like actually like my Thursday, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but that's next week. I'll do like first impressions, launch day, stream. I think I'm then gone for like, I'll be off for that weekend. And then if like I'm playing it correctly, off for that weekend, back the next week, doing the whole week of it, doing like a whole like, you know, like week of streaming Pokemon Legends CA, and then it'll be back to like the regular scheduled stream, which I'm cutting back to the 2-day a week instead of 3-day a week, if that makes sense. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. But it'll just be for the rest of the year. Like, so next week will be the last, oh my god, I keep fucking clicking the thing. Next week will be the last Scarlet and Violet. And then for the rest of the year, it'll just be Legends EA. Because I don't think there's anything else that is Pokemon related coming out this year. Unless there is, but I don't think so. I think mostly everything else is coming out next year. Pokopia is coming out next year. They said 2026 release for Pokopia. Champions is coming out next year. Gen 10 possibly coming out next year because it is their 30th, so they're gonna like leave all their like big releases for like big release chunk of Pokemon content for like next year. But anyway, yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching and stopping by. I will be back next week for one last Skull and Violet stream. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I am excited. I'm so excited. Legends of the is right around the corner. I'm just excited to get a new Pokemon game because it's been quite a while. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That is all. Stay safe, everyone. Make good choices, all that, you know the drill. I will see you all next time. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye bye.